Yo, what is up, Mama Shotas? Welcome back, Mama Shotas. Another episode, another interview. This is the podcast. Thank you guys
You
for
gotta do
joining
it. You
us.
gotta do it.
I don't even know.
You
What?
go like this. You go like this. Ready? Ready?
Oh my god.
Do it.
I can't even do that right now.
Every guest has done it till this
I
day.
can't do it.
She gonna be the
I'm
first
like,
one
wait,
to do it?
again. No, stop.
do it.
I'm not trying to be the only one that doesn't
Yeah,
do
do
it,
it.
but I don't
Do
know
it.
how to do it.
There we go. She got it.
Dude, I love that. I love it.
I like when the
What?
guest does it. You're just like, what's going on? Thank you guys for watching Mama Shotas. Thank you guys for coming back. Make sure to head over to patreon.com/mamash for all the exclusive content, behind the scenes stuff. More podcasts on there as well, Mama Shotas. Thank you guys for all the supporters who are already on there. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. We're live. Another interview. Today we have my beautiful queen to the left of me right here, Kiara. We have Alonso Ramirez over there with the shades looking spliffy as hell.
Yeah.
And we got our special guest today, Papi Brit. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Big purr.
How you feeling? How you
Big
feeling,
bird.
Papi Brit?
I'm chilling, honestly.
Chilling.
Is it
Bobby?
Poppy or Poppy?
It's Papi.
Okay.
Papi Brit.
Pa-
Why
Papi
Why
Brit.
Papi Brit?
You know, everyone asks me that, and it goes back to like my freshman year of of college.
Uh-huh.
I was in a sorority. I was pledging a sorority, and one thing is that we couldn't have social media, and between us, we kept like me and my line sisters, we kept our social media, and then the president like added us, and there were certain rules that we like couldn't like break. Like we had certain rules and curfew and shit,
Mhm.
and there was like the president of the sorority added me on Snapchat, and we had a group chat where I meant to send a snap of us breaking a rule to the group chat, and since I had just recently added her, I clicked the first like name on top, and it was her,
Ooh.
not my group chat, and if we got caught, we were gonna be.
In trouble.
So I googled. I was like, how to unsend a snap to someone, and it said the only way is if you delete your Snapchat. I deleted my Snapchat. I was like, absolutely
You're
not.
not
I
this
deleted
close.
him. I deleted
So
my
you're this close to
Snapchat.
not.
Yeah, we
getting
were
in.
gonna get in trouble. We were gonna get in trouble, and they were gonna get in trouble, and they're gonna be pissed at me because I fucked up.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, no, count me out.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
deleted my Snapchat, and then I ended up just deleting all my social media. And so after we came out like from our sorority and we're done pledging, I had to make all new social media, and it was during like the Champagne Poppy, like Drake era, like
Okay.
2015, 2016 when like he was popping. And I was like, I don't want anyone calling me mommy. That sounds like gross. Like that sounds weird. But I was like, daddy, like they can call me daddy. And I posted this the other day because everyone calls me Papi now. Like people will like DM me and be like, what's your actual name? I'm like, it's Brittany. But everyone knows me as Papi Brit. And I was
Brit.
just telling my friend, like I posted a Instagram picture and I was like, got grown men calling me Papi. Because
Ooh.
anytime I have
That's a lie, bitch.
I tell men, I'm like, when I meet guys, I'm like, yo, like, my name's Brittany, but people call me Papi Brit. Especially if I'm, like, dating them, kind of. I'll be like, hey, just BT dubs. Like, if we're out, like, or my friends might refer to me as Papi. Like, because that's what people call me, so don't let it throw you off. And they're like, yeah, I would never call you Papi. And I'm like, just wait. And then eventually,
Just
just
wait.
wait. And then a few months later, they start calling me Papi. So I'm like, yeah.
Bitch is giving big dick
So,
energy.
Yes.
Purr energy.
Yes.
Like purr.
So yeah, and my friend, he saw me and he was like, yo, I read that caption, and he's like, damn, you got me, because he was like, me and all my homies refer to you as Papi Brit, and I'm like, everyone
Man.
does.
Can we take a shot for that? Let's take a shot
A
for
shot
that.
for Papi
Let's take a
Brit.
shot for that. Let's take a shot.
Pour up. Grab the
What
shots.
kind do you want?
Get
What do
this
you
one, the
want?
one that Papi Brit brought.
Oh
You want-
yeah,
you
I
want
brought
that
a
one?
bottle.
Yeah,
This
she
is
brought
my
it. Era
favorite
dura.
My favorite tequila.
Here we go. We
I'm
about to
a
shot.
tequila girly, but do we have shot glasses?
No,
Or
we
would-
don't. We just have to.
Fuck.
We're just gonna have to.
Yeah,
Oh my
straight
Wing
from the
it.
bottle.
Ooh.
De
I'm
la
gonna use this
botella.
little lid.
Así mero.
¿De la
Uno
botella?
puro. Sí.
Oh shit, fuck. Ya me dio miedo.
She got her chaser and everything.
Hold on, hold
Is there cups there? Yeah, there's cups here, huh?
It's okay, we don't need cups.
Okay.
We don't need cups.
I swear I saw cups.
It's okay.
We about to empty out some water
bottle.
bottles. That's what we about to do.
Yeah, you want a chaser? You want white
No,
Claw?
I
You want
brought
a
it
twisted
here
tea?
with
Arizona
I came
Twisted
prepared.
You want to do a cake stand? We got.
Cake stand.
we did cake
Yo, we
stands
got it all.
on Sunday.
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, we did a cake stand on that little
Oh
one.
my god.
Let me.
The cake stand on this.
Oh, hello.
There's
How
still
do
beer.
you
You,
even do that?
I don't know.
I'm
we,
not trying
I
to
don't
be
know, but
not
we
a
did it.
text
You gotta
guy.
watch
You
and
know,
find
I
out, guys.
did do arms today, so I'm a little shaky.
Uh-oh.
I might not make it. All right, I'll do the shot.
All right,
though.
cheers to Papi Brit.
Hey, we're all doing the
Go.
shot.
Yeah, we'll all take the shot. You ready,
Big
Brit?
purr.
Just fuck yeah.
Big purr.
I'm like big purr.
That's probably
That's
like one of
straight
my
tequila.
favorite words now. Just big purr. Not just big
You guys
purr.
are gonna get me saying that too.
Big purr.
Yeah.
Big
Big
purr.
purr shit. Go, go, go.
Just do it.
No chaser.
Sin miedo
There
al
is a squirt
éxito.
over there. Can you
I
hand
mean,
us the
you
squirt?
can
Yeah,
have some of my Arizona too.
I'm good.
Huh? That's over there. Look, can you grab us that squirt?
Oh,
Lonso?
yeah.
No, fuck it. We're good.
I have Arizona too. I bought a big bottle just in case you guys need a chaser too.
But squirting tequila tastes way better.
No, Arizona tastes good too. You can't hate on Arizona.
Arizona's
Okay,
good
bitch,
because
you gonna
this
take
is what
one?
this
Okay,
this is
bitch,
what
I'ma
carried
take
me
one.
throughout high
I'ma
school.
take
Dude,
one.
same. You went to Central, right?
Yeah,
I
Asian
would-
Station.
Yes, Asian Station. I would always get in Arizona and some hot Cheetos. That was my
Yeah, and then
lunch
go back and
every
get a
day.
sandwich.
Yes. No,
That's what we would do.
we would go to, what was it? Tropical Snow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see,
I
we ain't got
love
money like that.
spot. No, that was like once a week. That was once
No.
a week, and I would get this meal that was like $5. You get like a burger, fries, and a drink.
Oh,
like,
fire.
yeah. I
were,
love that
Were you there when
place.
the church gave out like a free lunch on like the last day or the beginning of the summer, or not the summer of like
No.
of the month? Remember that?
Yeah. Like it was like the first of the month. The church right on the corner of the street by Cameron, in between Cameron and Central. There's a church, and they would give out free food there like every.
What?
Yeah, they had
Bomb
games
ass
and
food.
shit. It was
like
crazy.
ribs and like
Where was
mashed
I?
potatoes. I think
At Tropical
they
Snow
stopped-
buying that $5 meal.
No.
That's crazy.
That was a good shot.
No,
But
I feel like you guys are like a little bit older than I am. No.
We're 1
we're
year. I
1
think.
year older.
Just
than
one?
you. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, how old are you? Can you say your age?
I'm 25, but
25.
I'm
Get closer a little
technically
bit.
I'm 25, but I'm technically supposed to like
Be 26.
be 26. Yeah, like everyone, I'm like a year ahead too.
Uh-huh.
You know how I was telling you guys my brother's like ahead by like hella
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
I'm ahead by 1 year.
Oh, okay.
So I am supposed to be technically a year below.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but
And real quick, just to bring it back, like when did the whole like internet side of you come? Like when did what started all that? Like what year was it? What was going through your head? Like as far as TikTok, YouTube, and like everything that you're doing on social media.
dude, I don't know. It just like kind of happened. Cause I'm telling you, like I became Papi Brit just because I had needed like new ads. But
Yeah.
then
New
I just
ads.
started being a menace on Twitter first. I think that's when I
Twitter was
started.
started.
This woman.
Yeah, I started being a menace.
How menacing were you to the Twitter society?
Dude, some people still. I forget that people know me from Twitter, but when they tell me they know me from Twitter, I'm like, shit. 'Cause on
Oh.
Twitter, oh my
You
god,
You be wild and
I be saying some shit that
talking
like
your
I
shit.
don't tell it. I just tweet shit out and think that no one sees it.
This is gonna
like
this is gonna get clipped right here.
So you're just like things that are just like
just the most
yeah, the
any
wildest
thought
things
that
you
I have, it goes
on
like
Twitter.
there. Like I can go anywhere from like, damn, I'm craving like a 4 for 4 to like talking about some shit I should not be talking about. You know? So
Yeah.
it just.
I think
there's
people
the-
admire like the
Twitter gives me horny
transparency.
vibes,
Yeah.
bro. Twitter's hella horny vibes.
You
for
know,
sure.
I heard you saying that something about porn on Twitter. I was
The
like,
freaks come out on Twitter.
It like it
Oh,
like
yeah,
pops
yeah.
up sometimes, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just be
Yeah.
scrolling on. Shout out Elon Musk
I
for
ain't gonna
keeping
lie.
all that up
I like it.
for everybody. you know?
It's like,
Dude, believe it or not, all of yesterday when I was working, I literally went through like almost all your YouTube videos.
did you?
Yeah,
Yeah, just
Oh.
checking stuff out, like
Ew.
researching.
He's like ill. He's like ill.
But from when you first started to like your last, you've improved a lot.
No, for
The
sure.
fact that you can just talk to the camera and just
Yeah,
like,
dude, like, that's
keep on
cool.
going and not be awkward about it. Like not a lot of people can do that.
Yeah, it's because I think I always wanted to do like YouTube and shit, but I just never knew what to do about. And also, like my parents were hella strict growing up, so like
Really?
it didn't start till college when I like was on my own and could be a menace. But it started even more after I graduated college because I was like
Yeah.
really on my own and just on my bullshit. Like I just recently graduated. I was like finally 21. I was just wilding. I had like bright red fucking hair and was just having the time of my life. So, and I had graduated and my friends hadn't. So I would go up to Fort Collins like every weekend and we would just get like drink and just be dumbasses together and like our snaps were just ridiculous. And so people started saying like you should like do a YouTube channel because like this shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I never actually did it until like 2020 when there was like nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do.
basically. But yeah, I don't know. I think people just fuck with me because I'm just like honest. Like I
Yeah,
just
you're just
do
being
not
you.
give
You're
a
you.
fuck.
You're authentic.
Yeah,
And that's what
yeah.
people like. People want to relate to something
Yeah.
or someone.
It seems like you speak your mind a lot too, and I feel like that's respectable because a lot of people will never speak their
I
mind.
be
you know?
having like I feel like that's the other thing. Like I don't hide shit. Like
Yeah,
I
blunt.
and I go from like and I go from like talking about like politics and shit and like shit that matters to me to like just going like a 3-day bender
That's
and
crazy.
like being a
3-day
dumbass to being like
Yeah.
Diversity,
yeah,
right?
literally
Multifaceted.
multifaceted. That's
There you
what we
go.
love. Yeah.
A 3-day bender.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I've been on a 2-week bender in Mexico.
2
2
no.
weeks, dude. I would die,
During
bro.
like the
No.
That's a
Independence
week of
Day,
hangover.
They party over there.
Oh hell
Like,
no, dude.
Fiestas every fucking.
That's
Oh
wild.
no.
Yeah, I did it. I did it though. I did it.
Hey.
Take a shot for that.
That was back then.
Take a shot for that,
Yeah,
Lonzo.
that's back then. I can't drink like
He's
that.
like, he's like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna take a shot for that, bro. Oh, hell no. You're pretty versatile too with your content. I wrote some of the stuff down that you do. You have like try-on hauls. You do get ready with me's. You have some fitness videos.
Yeah.
There's like some cheeseman content there, like
For
where you're talking
sure,
day in the
yeah.
life,
That's the one you like.
Yeah.
I got some questions about that.
day in the
Yeah.
lives too. You do a lot of
Yeah.
those.
I
Was
try
there
to
any
do,
like new content that you're gonna try to do?
I do. I want to do a podcast.
Podcast, there you
I've
go.
been saying because I mostly do my lives, and that's where people like catch me the most, and that's where like I see like my numbers going up the most and stuff, and that's because that's me live. Like I can't censor anything else, and I be cheeseman. Like I feel like the girls that regularly watch my shit now, because it's mostly girls. Like I'm like, this is a girl space. Like if a guy comes in, like you can like watch and like shut up, but like don't give your like we don't need your opinion. Thank you. We don't care. And I think that's the other thing. Like I just don't do the shit for like men's like attention or like I'm like go away. Like I'm for the girls, and like the girls show so much fucking love. So yeah, I
We be
love
loyal,
nice
the
girls. Yeah, I'm like I'll meet a girl in the bathroom like 5 years ago, and I'm still hearting and commenting on all her shit. And I just want to watch her and support her. I'm like, I know we met in the bathroom at View House on Sunday Funday, but I still love you. I love you, bitch. So yeah, I be telling them everything. Like I go live when I'm like I don't know. I tell them my entire fucking life. Like if I go on a date, like they know about everyone I've dated, like what I do when I work, like they know my whole life. I'd be telling them about my family. So they tell me it feels like a FaceTime. Like
Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
yeah. Like
Everybody.
I just be like I chismeando con ellas, and I'll be like I'm going on a date. Like so I'll be getting ready before the date, and then they'll like. The next day they're like, a ver, dinos, like what happened? And I'm like, girl, let me tell you. So like I just like I feel like a lot of people like know me. 'Cause
Yeah,
of,
yeah, yeah.
like just yeah, like
You're just
you
transparent.
you see me
Open book,
online,
yeah.
you see me online, and like I'm the same person, like in person.
There you
Yeah.
go. Do you have like your donations and stuff turned on TikTok where people can like send you like gifts and stuff on
Yeah,
there?
but like you really don't be making money like that. I'd be like
Uh-huh.
online for like 2 hours and I get 1 cent. I'm like,
fuck
yes,
that.
that's more cent than I
yeah,
have.
literally.
I just really don't give a
And it's
about
Papi
like
Bray
that.
on TikTok, right?
I'm Papi Brit on everything.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to join the live, go to Papi Bray on
yeah,
TikTok. And
pull up
go fucking-
on a live.
Go get the update on Papi Bray
Yeah,
for
the
real.
lives are so fun.
I wanna ask you about one of your cheeseman videos
Which one?
that I thought was really good. The one where you dated a narcissist.
Oh my
Dated
god.
a
wow.
narcissist.
That was
Yeah.
from forever ago. That's when I actually did like
Yeah,
serious
talk about it.
videos.
There was a TikTok real quick. Sorry, it's for that question too, where you said that like you cheated on. Was it the same guy that cheated on you with? He had 2 kids while you guys were dating.
I mean, I've had both of my exes have done that, but the videos were mostly about my most recent ex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh my god, the tea.
Let me
No, it's because it's happened to me twice. Like where I was like in college, I was dating someone and we were basically together for like 2 years. And he told me he wasn't gonna go to my college graduation, and I was like, "What do you mean you're not going to my college graduation? Like that's like you know how much that means to me. Like I'm first gen, like undocumented, like I shouldn't have been even in college. Like you saw me work my ass off." So I was like, "What do you mean?" And then he was like, "Yeah, no, like I'm gonna go visit my family," and I was like,
It's giving
I
disrespectful.
was like,
as
what do you
fuck.
mean? Like, no, I'm not going to date someone that won't go to my college graduation. Bye. We broke up. And then the day of my graduation, he texted me that morning. He's like, I would have been there, but I just had a baby. And I was I was supposed to be proposing, but like he had just had a baby like a few days prior. So he knew it was his baby's like due date. So he was from Ohio. So
Ohio.
yeah, he was from Ohio. He was in the military. That's
Oh.
what. Don't date
Like, what's
military
out in
men.
Ohio, bro?
Don't date
There ain't
military
shit out in
men.
Ohio.
And you had no idea?
No idea.
Zero idea.
No idea.
Oh,
I mean, there
wow.
were red flags, but I never thought it went to like that extent.
That extent when you're like, damn.
Yeah, children, like a whole child.
How did he hide that?
I don't fucking know. I think I'm too trusting. That's my thing. I'm way too
think-
trusting.
really?
Yeah.
You think that's a bad thing?
I mean, maybe. I think I just know better now. Like if I see red flags immediately, I'm like out. Before I was like a little dumbass and like would believe them.
Right. Yeah.
But now I'm just like no, like I don't
You
care.
know,
I'd rather look
You've
crazy
been
than
through
be
some shit already
stupid.
to
Yeah.
know, to know better.
Yeah. But my other ex, same thing. Like we were dating, and he was more evident that he was cheating. But like I was like on Valentine's Day, some girl was like, yeah, like he was messaging me like yesterday night for me to come over, but I didn't know. And so on Valentine's Day, he spent the day with me like it was nothing. But
Yeah.
I decided to believe him and just like,
You got that hey girl message or whatever, like which is like I got.
oh my God, I got
You got, like,
so many
receipts?
hey girl messages for that guy.
How does that make
After
you feel?
we
how
broke
does, How does
up.
that make a girl feel when they're like, hey, girl?
I mean, I'm glad that the girls like told me. Like
Yeah.
one of the girls that DM'd me was someone that like knew me, but I didn't know her like that. But she was like, hey girl, like I know we don't know each other, but like he was like DMing me, blah blah blah, sent me screenshots, and I was like so grateful for her. We still follow each other on Instagram. We're besties now. I'm like, you're a real one. So I mean, I'm grateful for it, but I don't know. It doesn't really now. It doesn't bother me because I'm just like, as if I were to get a message like that, I'd be like, you can have him.
Yeah.
But before I was just like so in love.
Yeah.
You know, I was
Love is blind. Or
yeah,
Love is
blind as
blind.
fuck. Yeah,
Blind as
It can be that blind.
Love is
It
in
can
the
be
he
air.
was very
that
blind.
girl.
But
I'm like, girl.
well, yeah, and then like a month later after him and I broke up, he had a baby.
Oh,
And yeah, and it's crazy because
That's
when
the one. That's the YouTube one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even made a YouTube video and it's
Yeah, I
like
watched
private.
it. That shit was
No,
good.
no,
That
no,
was a
no, no.
good achievement.
I had a YouTube video with him where I surprised
with
him
him?
with a PS5. And the night before, literally like, yes. And
Hell no.
I still have the video. I still have the video. And
Here's the clip. Oh, yes.
no, I still have the video, but I made it private because like at that point I was like so in love, and I was like, I just like looking back at it, I was like, damn, I look stupid, but like no one had like no one knew though, like no one, like it threw everyone off. Well, maybe all my friends are gonna be watching this, like bitch, we all
fucking
knew.
know.
Like shut up.
Yeah.
Nah, but like he cheated on me with men, like he
What?
Man?
yeah,
Oh wow.
Damn,
he has,
you
like,
picking
another-
butthole over that?
I didn't know any of this. It was
That was a good one. That's good.
yes,
You
yeah.
picking butthole over you? For real?
Stop.
Bullshit.
For real. No, but the girl that like he got pregnant, like I never even looked into who she was. I just didn't care to be involved at all. But she knew who I was, and it turns out we ended up working at the same spot, and I had no idea until my first day there. And she already knew I was like she saw me when I applied.
Damn.
Wow.
Bitch, tell me the fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
It's
fake.
on site, bitch.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not outside with her.
No, but like she should have said something. You know what I mean? If she knew who you were, be like, hey.
No, I mean she had seen me, but that's it. Like
Mm.
we had never like she knew I was his ex,
Oh okay.
but he was still like in love with me and still trying to get me back and shit. Yeah.
While he was with her and stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Yeah. So
You ever been like on the
Picture.
other side of the fence where like some guy who has a girlfriend that you know, you're like, yo, dude, like you reach out to the girl, you're like, hey, like your man is like
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
do that all the time.
Yeah.
No, I don't play about that. Like, I'm not gonna see any of my girls look stupid. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like, fuck no. I do that all the time. Like, even if they like, say it's one of my friends and like her boyfriend like hearts or sends me like it just happened recently. One of my friends, her boyfriend sent me like a heart or something, and like I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
And like I didn't even realize he followed me because like the only like he's a paisa. He would like how could he possibly like know me other than through her?
Yeah.
But he somehow found me and like DM me that, and I sent it to her. That like here you go.
Hey,
Like
sir.
I'm sorry. I hate to hear like I've been on the other end and like
Yeah.
it sucks to hear, but I'd rather know.
Yeah.
And then like at that point you can make your decision and I won't judge you. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you decide to
least you
stay,
know.
look like girl, I get it. I've been the dumbass, so like I can't blame you for staying. I just want you to know, and it's off my conscience, and you do what you want to do.
Her.
So
Her.
Big
her,
purr.
you're gonna
Big
get me
purr.
to saying it,
Yeah.
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 There's a moment where you stop vlogging, huh?
Yeah.
What happened
How
there?
come?
I don't know.
Were you going through like something emotional, or was it just a
I
break?
mean, I just go through phases like that where I don't know. It's weird. The first time was because I convinced myself that no one cared about what I posted. Like, because people were so mean. When I first started out, people were such bullies. Like, I got hated on so fucking much. Like,
Girls
over
and
my
guys?
Guys mostly,
Guys.
guys.
Mostly
Guys
guys.
are
Hating
so
girls.
fucking mean.
That's
Even
why.
Even on my
We
TikTok,
gotta
if
talk
you
about
go
that.
far enough on my TikTok, that was when I first started posting, so people didn't know. Like, I wear long ass nails, I wear lashes. It was like when I was super into the gym too, and I'd get ready and do my makeup for the gym and look cute for the gym, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're just trying to impress men," or like, "Men don't like long nails," or "How do you even wipe your ass?" Shit like that. Like, yes. And then like they were just so mean that I was just like, why would I put myself out there just to get like hated on? Like, but then people started like seeing me as a person, and like, a lot of girls like stood up for me, and like they still do. Like, so then I started posting again because like the girls were like, yo, no, like we want to see what you post. And then I like I also go through like my little depressive periods, but then I like come back, like I came back recently, like I vlogged like my nephew's bautizo and like my trips to Puerto Rico, like I vlogged those. And like before, for me, I was like, what do other people want to see? And that's why I was like trying to come up with different video ideas and just crazy shit. And then I realized like it's not about who, like what they want to see, it's what I want to like put out there. And then like I'm like ultimately like it's something I enjoy, so I should do it for me. And like if other people want to watch, cool. If not, at least I can look back at it. And like it makes me so happy that like I recorded those things now.
Yeah.
Like recording like my birthdays and like my trips and stuff. Like it's so nice because it's like one thing
memories.
like it's one thing getting
Yeah.
like the snap or whatever, but like having a whole video where you can like go back and relive it like feels
That's
so
what
good.
we do. That we
Yeah.
go back and we watch our vlogs.
Yeah.
And it's like all the parties that we do.
It's like a visual diary.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I
like-
mean? Like you
it's
just go
so
back
Have
and
you seen
watch
the
it.
vlogs? Have you seen our vlogs?
Yes, they're so cool too. And you guys
Yeah.
are so funny. I'm like, it's just like moments, like there's certain moments that you won't relive again. So like recording them, like it's like
Yeah.
you get like a little glimpse of it. It's so dope.
No, it's fun for sure.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
So yeah, so then I was just like, let me go back so that like I like record this for myself and have it there like as a diary.
That's
But
what it
it's
is. I feel
just
like
so
YouTube is a
much
little diary
work.
for you.
Yeah, it's so much work though. That's the other
It
thing. I
is.
don't think people realize like the amount of hours, like the setups, the everything. Like you have to have everything right, edit everything, and like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always working. And like lately I've been traveling a lot too, so like just trying to have balance for like everything is really hard. So mostly I do TikTok now just because it's like quick, easy, like
yeah.
yeah.
No,
For a
TikTok's
video,
boring.
I have to plan like the whole thing, like, and I forget to like even when I just went to Puerto Rico recently, I started vlogging, then I just forget.
Yeah.
So,
Sometimes you're just in the moment too.
yeah,
You know.
that's
I
what
feel
I
you.
like try to like do too. Is just like also live in the moment, because like I could spend my whole life recording everything, but then I'm like, if I'm not present there, then what's the point?
Yeah, you're just worried about the shot instead of worried about like what you're actually looking at. And
Not
stuff.
everything has to be on camera.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so.
Can we talk about your nails? You want to show the
My
camera?
nails,
Look at this.
stop.
Boom.
My
Give me
nails.
glamorous.
Yes. Anything else?
How long are those?
These are. I was just telling this
My
guy.
sister does nails.
Really?
Yeah, she does nails.
Baddie.
She's good
She's
too,
really
huh?
good. Yeah.
Baddie.
Shout out Anna.
Yeah. Yeah, any girl that does nails too is a baddie. Or like girls that get their nails done like this are baddies, okay? It takes a people don't
It takes
like
a certain-
like it takes a certain kind of person to be able to wear nails like this. So
Like
that's why I'm
that,
like y'all
yeah.
can't tell me shit
Y'all can't
anymore.
Do you feel
Yeah.
naked when you don't have them?
Yeah, I hate not
Yeah?
having my nails done. Oh, absolutely not. Yeah. No, it's so ugly. Like I'm like I will not leave the house. But I can't tell you the last time I didn't have nails. Like the only
Yeah.
time I don't have nails is when I hurt one and I genuinely cannot get them done. But no.
Oh.
Is it hard for you to lift weights and work out? with
No,
them?
I do everything
It's
normal.
funny, yeah, because on Instagram, you have like a little series going on your Instagram where people will comment, "How do you lift?" and then you'll post the video of you
Yeah,
lifting.
like-
How do you eat? And you'll post the video of you eating.
Yeah, how do you wash dishes?
You're like washing
Like
your
literally,
dishes,
like how do you wipe your ass? How do you do this? How do you do that? I'm like,
and then you're just doing it all in the video. You're like,
I'm
"That's
like,
cool. You should keep that going."
Yeah.
I like this.
No, even like I get that question asked like every single day, like especially at work. My number one question ever is like, how do you do anything with those nails? And like now I'm just like
just
what do you
used to
what
it.
am I supposed to tell you? Like
Yeah.
like they'll be like, I'll be writing down an order and they're like, how do you even write with those nails? And I'm like I just like you just saw me do like what do you mean? Like am I just supposed to like sit here and do like demos for everything?
No.
Yeah, like I'm like yeah, or like when they ask me like how do you do anything? Like am I supposed to sit there and give you demos? Like all right, well this is how I wipe my ass. And then this is how I do this. Like I don't know what they expect me to like say. So now I'm just like I just say I'm built different. Yeah.
That deserves a shot.
No, I would just
Go
say
get
I'm
it.
built
Deserves a shot.
different.
A shot for being different. Take it. Go, go, go.
different.
Wow,
Fondo,
go,
fondo,
go.
fondo, 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 fondo. All of it, huh? To the top.
No, I'm not. I can't drink like that.
Shout out Bobby Brett for bringing that Adura. Coming in clutch with that
Yeah,
one.
This is not sponsored. But
Not sponsored, but it's good. It's fine.
That
It will
tequila
be.
is slept on.
That tequila is hella
So-
slept on. Get that shit frozen, get a little bit cold.
Yeah.
That shit's fire.
With some mineral water and then a splash of cranberry
It's so
juice.
Cranberry
smooth.
juice.
Who do I go to? You?
Go, Alonzo. Take it, take it, take it. Yo, speaking of well, we're not even speaking about that, but you got arrested.
Oh, I did.
You got in trouble with the law.
Ooh,
You a
shit.
criminal. Oh yes, I'm just kidding. Not that deep. Not that
You're a
No,
felon, though.
not yet. No, I'm just
Not
kidding.
yet?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm a good girl.
Take us
No,
back.
Stop it.
deep. DC.
Stop
Take us
it.
back. Take us back.
No, it's because and I think that's the other thing is that a lot of people started to get to know me in college, like get to know me like as a person because I had bright red hair, bright like ketchup red. I know someone like literally like this fucking couch right here, but these girls that didn't like me said I look like a what's it called? Fire truck.
With your
A
red hair.
fire
That was
truck.
I
yeah.
remember
That
your
was
red
my
hair.
nickname.
That shit
yeah.
was fire. They just
Yeah,
haters.
they were
Yeah,
they
they
were
are
from
fucking-
Greeley. That's why I'm like. in
There's a
case-
lot of
if
those
you're
here.
watching this and you know that you nicknamed me Fire Truck, just know I know.
Oh,
We're on
let's
this.
go jump
Just know I
And
know.
it's a fuck you from my side.
Let them know.
I got you back,
Hey,
bitch. I
Hey,
got you
on
back.
some
Fuck
big
'em.
purr.
Let 'em
Purr.
know.
Big purr.
Big purr.
Yeah, no, but that's when so I have DACA and I went to CSU and it was at the time where a lot of us weren't going to college because like you can't receive any like financial like aid or scholarships or anything if you have DACA. And so I ended up going to CSU and there was only like 100 out of like the 26,000 students there that didn't have papers. So I started a student org for undocumented students so that we could get together and like talk about like how are we paying for this, like how can you, what scholarships can we apply for, how can you renew your DACA, like everything, just so that we like could ask each other questions and learn how to navigate college and life as people that don't have papers.
Yeah.
And so then we started doing like protests and stuff and it started to get attention. I like was on Univision, like Telemundo. Yeah, there's a lot of
What?
articles.
Cue
Yeah.
the clip.
Can we, yeah, is there an article? Is
Yeah.
there,
There's a lot of articles.
Can you send us those?
Yeah,
Like,
send
after
us
the-
Yeah, there's
So
articles.
you woke, huh? You down for that?
Yeah, I'm
awesome,
down
right?
for the cause. Yeah. And so like one of the like rallies that we did, it got attention from like this nonprofit, and then I started getting involved with nonprofits that did like advocacy for people that didn't have papers and stuff like that for immigrants. And then one of them were like, and then I had gotten into like talking to governors and like state representatives and stuff about like my situation, like basically saying like, hey, I deserve to have like papers and human rights, you know? And so they were like, well, they were doing like protests in DC because they were trying to get rid of DACA. And so a bunch of like different like people that advocate for it from different parts of the United States, some of them walked there. Like there was like a whole thing like nationwide. They're like, we're flying people out. Like, do you want to come? And I was like, yes. And so we were doing protests the whole time we were there. And they kind of just like asked us like, hey, we're trying to get media attention. We're trying to make this like a big national news thing where like everyone's talking about it, like talking about how like, because the first day I was there was Jews inside the Capitol that like were showing solidarity for immigrants. So a group of like Jewish people, I don't need that doesn't sound right, but whatever, they got arrested and they were mostly like older, but they were like standing in solidarity with us, and they were like, tomorrow like we're gonna have some of you guys volunteer to get arrested, like who would be willing to do it? And I was like, yeah, count me in. So we went inside the like Capitol and we were like protesting in there was like big groups of us, but we each like split up and went to different senators' office who were against immigration and like wanted to like record and show like us trying to sit down with them and talk to them and show them like our perspectives and show that like we're human. And so and then most of them refused to even talk to us because they didn't want the media on them, whatever. And
They were
so they were
scared,
like,
huh?
they won't. And so they were like, just to make noise and then to show that they're not even willing to talk, you're gonna sit in their office until they like decide that they're gonna come out and talk to you. And if they don't, like they're gonna start like calling the police, and then the police is gonna try to like escort you out, and that's when you're gonna sit down peacefully and not leave. And so they showed like inside the office like 20 of us, there was like 20 of us just like making noise, whatever, recording, going live, just like trying to make noise. And then eventually they escorted us out, and then that's when like they kind of made like a circle around us, and then two of us like sat down, and then that's when the police came, and then they give you like 3 warnings, and at the second warning they backed off, and then the third warning was when we knew we were gonna get arrested. So yeah, it was a whole thing, but it was planned. So
you knew what you were gonna.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it was for the cause.
it was for the cause, but I also like it was like on national news, so like there was a possibility my parents were gonna see it.
And did they?
I don't know if they ever saw the clips or anything.
But they
saw
knew you got arrested.
Yeah, they knew that because I was like, Mom, just in case you see me like on a movie, still getting arrested. Like, oh my gosh. She was like, no, you can't do that. Like, you're gonna get deported. Like, no, like, are you crazy? Like, you're putting yourself at risk. And I was like, no, Mom, I'm doing it. And she was like, okay. Like, that's the thing. My parents have always been like super strict, but they've always supported me in every cada locura con la que salgo. Like, yeah, they're ride or die. So
that's funny.
yeah, but that was that. And then they flew me out the next week too.
They flew you out to go protest again, but you didn't get arrested that time?
No, that time I didn't, but we went back for like another 3 days to protest again. And that second time I was scared to tell my parents because I was just like, had just been there like the week before, and they were gonna be like, you just got arrested, like, ¿qué más vas a ir a hacer?
Why are you here?
Yeah, like,
why are you here?
yeah, like, okay, what business do you have over there now?
Oh.
So I didn't tell my parents until I was already on the plane. I called my dad. I was like, hey, Dad, just real quick, I'm gonna go to DC. And he was like, yeah, when? And I was like, I am about to leave. Like, I'm on the plane right now.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Like, yeah, mejor pedir perdón que permiso, you know?
Yeah,
True.
that's
The
true.
words I live by.
Literally.
Yeah.
At least it was like for a good cause.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not always for that, though. Like, I'd be giving my parents heart attacks. Like, yeah, I really do.
Same.
Yeah, like this last time I went to Puerto Rico, I hadn't told them that I was going because I've already gone like a few times. And
You be
I've
going
gone
solo too, huh?
I go by myself.
crazy,
yeah. And so
I want to go.
it's so fun. Oh my
Yeah.
God. But yeah, I was scared to tell them that I was going to go because I had just gone in February with my best friend. So they were going to be like,
Okay.
¿A qué vas? Like,
Otra vez?
now for what? Like, what? So I was scared. And so I didn't tell my mom until like the night before I left. I like was like, oh yeah, I'm going to Puerto Rico tomorrow alone. And she didn't text me back until I was already on the plane, and she was like, "No vayas, pa qué vas?" I was like, "Girl, I'm already."
We in this
sitting in
bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm already boarding
How
the
long
flight.
do you go
so.
for?
Like 5 days usually.
5 days. Oh,
yeah.
just like
Like a
little
week.
little
a
getaway.
little week.
That's cool.
Little week, yeah. I
I
like
think
to get there on
everyone needs
Thursday.
getaways for sure.
I like to get there on Thursdays, leave like on Tuesday mornings.
Like
Cause
the
like,
weekend.
Yeah.
yeah, they be getting lit every single day.
Where
that
you
I
be
go.
going? Like what part or what?
I go to like Old San Juan, like was where I stayed the first 2 times, and then I stayed in Carolina, Isla Verde.
Okay.
But like I kind of go all over the place. I love Piñones. It's a little like town, like 15 minutes from the airport, and like it's everything's super local. Like they have little like puestitos everywhere, and like it's very authentic. So I love it there.
Cool.
But I like to make friends with the locals, so they show me like how the
Where it's
locals
at,
yeah.
parties.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I love that shit. So it's
And how
always-
is it partying over there? Like
it's
with
so
the locals, like
fun.
as a local.
It's so fun.
You met some cool
They're
people?
scared of tequila though.
What?
You're scared of
It's kind of
tequila?
funny. I think
What?
it's hilarious.
What
but
they drink?
Not gonna lie, this
They
tequila.
Got you
Yeah.
feeling warm?
Warm.
I feel fear.
I felt the same.
No, they're the like capital for rum. So they have like a Bacardi tour. They have their own like rum that everyone there uses. It's Don Q. They have like a bunch of rum places and like distilleries and shit all around Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, I think, sources 90-something% of rum. So
Oh, wow.
yeah. Yeah, so that's what they drink, and they're terrified of tequila. And they know I'm Mexican right away because I be finding the tequila wherever I go. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to find the tequila.
Yeah.
But they're so scared of it. It's
That's
funny. Or they
crazy.
drink whiskey. They drink, like,
I
dark.
can't do whiskey.
Hell no. No.
So if I wanted to go, where would you recommend me staying for my
you
first time?
staying, I would say stay in Old San Juan just because it's close to everything, and, like, you can do like the touristy shit, but everything's not too far, you know, from there. I like, and it's within walking distance of a lot of like places. So
What about
Old
the
San
best
Juan
club?
for sure.
The best club.
I don't
That's
know.
what I want to know.
Antro.
No, there was one that. Well, I mean, if you go, you need to go to La Placita, because La Placita is like you know how in New Orleans they have like a strip where it's like nothing but bars like everywhere.
Yeah.
That's La Placita, and it's nothing but like a bunch of reggaeton bars and stuff. So you have to go there for sure.
I bet you the music is. Lit
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there,
but
huh?
it's super touristy there. Like La Placita is, but you have to go. Like it's the
Yeah.
thing you don't miss out on. The club that I would have recommended, gosh, shut up.
What?
Yeah, because dude, over there, like I'm telling you, it was like one of those local places where like the artists go, like where they like are doing some probably
So like El
sketch
Bucana's here in
shit.
Grilly.
You know, yeah, yeah. So I wouldn't recommend. I mean, I had a great time every single time I went, but it's like all the scammers. You know that I learned the term títeres, which is like the like narcos basically of
Over there.
yeah over there, and
Okay.
it's nothing but títeres, and like they have code where you can't even look at their girls or else they will.
Pop you up.
Yeah,
Well, it's
yeah,
just kind of the same as Mexico.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you don't want to mess with the
yeah, yeah.
títeres
So-
over there, huh?
but that's the
Yeah.
club I would have recommended. So I don't know.
Over in Mexico, well, at least where we're from, they call it La Maña.
La Maña.
Mhm.
I like
La Maña.
that. Oh, well, I don't like that. But
Yeah. La
wait,
Maña.
wait, La Maña, that's interesting.
I was seeing that you had like a lot of like people be like stealing from you. Like you have like these random thefts like from your car and shit. Like
I just
happened
had
a couple
bad
times, huh?
luck. I don't know. I went through this like little like bad luck streak where I was
We'll
just
talk
fucking
about the bad
losing
luck streak.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about your
Bruh.
bad luck streak. I want to hear about it.
Oh my god,
Was
it
it
was
just
the
thefts and
whole
stuff?
thing. I mean, part of it was me being a dumbass, but like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I was like, bro, let me catch a fucking break.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
shit. I think it started when I went to Houston. Fuck Houston.
You don't like Houston?
Oh my god, Houston
That's
to be
where-
so
that's where a
dirty.
lot
I went
of-
with Alina.
A lot of our
Shout out
supporters
Lena.
are out in
Yeah,
Houston.
I went with Alina. Her and I
Lena was
went.
actually the plug to Brit in this
Yeah.
podcast. So
She
shout out
FaceTimed her
Lena.
when you were here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Lena.
I love her.
She's a
She's like
sweetheart.
one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went and we went to go visit one of my friends that like lives out there. He hosted us. And the first night I went out, I went to go buy like drinks, and I ordered 3 shots and 3 drinks, like 3 cocktails. And I get the tab and it's $2.50, and I'm like signing it, and I'm like even giving a tip and everything. My friend's like, "Wait, hold up, $2.50 for this? What do you mean?" And I started looking at the receipt. She charged me for 16 Casamigo Añejo shots and 2 Douce shots. And I was like, girl, this is not that. This is not
Like the wrong
adding
receipt.
up.
Yeah.
And she started arguing with me.
What?
Arguing with me. And she was like, no, that's what you got. Like, that's your tab, blah, blah, blah. You need to pay it. And I was like, no, you got me fucked up. Like, I'm a bartender. Like, you can't play me. I know how much a shot costs. Like, you
Yeah.
got me absolutely fucked up. And, okay, say you want to charge me for the 16 shots and the 2 Douce shots. Where
Word
are
at.
they?
Or bust out.
Like, give them to me
And
then.
what'd she say?
Bring
What'd
them
she say?
out.
Right.
You're like, that's the
No,
problem.
she started getting in my face, and I started getting in her face. So we were like across the bar.
Oh, just like screaming and
Yeah.
shit.
Where was this?
What?
Where was
Houston.
this?
Houston.
In Houston?
Yeah. And I don't know if that was when at some point I had this little wallet with just like my cards and cash. It got like it went MIA. It went MIA. And
No.
so
So
I
they
had,
just used your card up.
yeah, they used my card. I had like $200 cash. Like all of that got stolen, but my ID got stolen too. So I was like, fuck, how am I gonna go through the airport? Like
Fuck.
I was like, fuck. And then, like, trying to get into clubs the next day was a bitch because none of them would, like, let me in. Oh, and then that same night, I ended up in a section with my, like, other friend that, like, lives there. My phone fell to, like, the back of the, like, section
Couch area?
and under. And I was trying to
Oh.
find it. And they were like, no, you can't. Like, you have to move it. And, like, you can't move anything. Like, you're going to have to come back tomorrow. And I was like, I don't, like, that's my phone. Like, I need my phone. And they're like, no, you need to come back tomorrow. And then that's when the next day, I didn't realize my wallet or anything was gone until the next day when I was like, oh, yeah, I need my ID so I can get into the club, so I can go ask them for my phone. And I didn't have it. So they didn't want to let me in to even go look for my phone. I was like, bro, no phone, like, no
wallet.
wallet.
No 16 fucking
That's
Douce shots.
just vibes, nothing,
And then what
nothing. Oh, and then that same night, some girl stepped her heel onto me, and like, yeah,
Ooh.
and my whole foot was bleeding like crazy.
Oh,
Bro,
hell.
I was already wrecked, like, in day one. So yeah, they did me dirty, and then I come back, and I was supposed to leave to Nashville.
How did you get to the airport? They didn't say anything?
No, you
And
have to
your
go
phone?
through.
What happened to your
No,
phone?
I got my phone. Like I went the next day and like they found it like under the
Yeah,
club
yeah.
seat, and my friends got it and we were good. For the airport, I had to go early, like 2 hours earlier, and like basically make it to TSA and tell them I don't have my ID.
Yeah.
And then they had to like pull me aside and like verify my identity. They were like, she was like on the phone with somebody and she was like, all right, like I'm trying to verify this person. She claims to be this, blah, blah, blah. They start looking me up and they're like asking me questions about like my third uncle or something. And they're like, what was your address in like 2005? I'm like, bitch, what do you mean? Like,
Damn.
they're like, what email
You're like,
did
I
you
was
use?
in Mexico. What
Yeah,
you
they're
talking
like,
about?
what email did you use in 2010? I'm like, I don't know. Like, what the fuck? And so, like, I kept getting questions wrong. And then, yeah, it just seemed like I just didn't know my shit. But I'm like, bro, I don't remember, like, what I did yesterday. You want me to remember my third uncle's middle name? Like, no.
Yeah.
So, but I eventually got through. But that happened. And then I came back, and I was supposed to leave to Nashville for 2 weeks, 6 days after I got back from Houston. And I worked all of those days, but I was busting my ass. And then I'm a dumbass and I leave all my shit in my car, so I should not like know better than that. But anyways, I had grabbed my headphones out of there because I was gonna go to Nashville, and my Beat headphones, I had them right before TSA. Past TSA, I was about to board the plane, go to grab my headphones, they're gone.
No
Oh.
No headphones. $200 that's like already
Damn.
gone.
Yeah.
And then I was in Tennessee for like 2 weeks. The night before we leave, I went to like a hot dog stand or something, and I was like making my hot dog, and then I left my phone, I think there. I don't know where. I don't know if I got stolen out of my pocket. I don't know what point, but it got stolen. My
Uh-huh.
phone got stolen.
Damn.
So I was like, fuck.
It's like
You down bad.
wow. This is like a span of
That's
like.
some bullshit.
No, and someone had it because I was tracking it off my watch, and like it kept moving around.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so someone had it, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? And I was supposed to leave the next day. I didn't have headphones, so I was on the plane with just
No
me and
headphones.
vibes. Just me and my
You and your thoughts.
Me and my
Oh, that's
thoughts.
the worst. The plane
Yeah.
ride with you and your thoughts is the
Yeah,
worst.
I
How long
didn't
was
have.
that plane ride?
It was like 3 hours.
Fuck.
Oh,
That's like here to Miami, and I hate that
Yeah,
fly
so,
over there.
and I was already mad at myself because I didn't have my phone, and I was like, fuck my life. I get back, and then I go to, like, as soon as I get home, like, I literally put my shit away and go to like I was like I'm gonna go buy a new phone. I need a phone. Like I can't not have my phone.
Yeah.
I get to my car. Mind you, it's been sitting there for like 2 weeks. Two flat tires. Two flat tires. Two fucking flat
No.
Dude,
tires.
what?
That girl
Why
gave you
didn't you
Auhauh,
think-
bitch.
Well, no, actually,
Someone gave
oh,
you
no.
Auhauh.
Actually, I had one flat tire, right? And it was like flat, but like, not. I still drove it
To get it to the.
to get it to go get my phone.
Yeah.
And then I get to go get my phone, and I realized I left my card at my house, and I didn't have my card, and I couldn't drive my car back because
It
I
was
was gonna
already
be
gone.
fucked. So I had to call my dad and ask him for his card number because I didn't know who else to call, and it was the only phone number I had, and I didn't have my phone.
Oh,
So then
wow.
I got in trouble because of that.
Oh.
But yeah, so I like lose my phone, or I get the phone back, whatever. Finally get my car fixed. Well, my one tire fixed, and then I'm like driving to work like a few like days later, and it turns out like I had another like flat tire. That seemed like 2 flat tires in 1 week was basically what it was.
What the hell?
And then later on, I finally replaced my headphones that I had lost. And like I said, I keep my gym bag in my fucking car, and I'm a dumbass. But I had bought brand new headphones, put them in my gym bag. My dumbass left my gym bag in my car, and then I go outside because I'm gonna go to the gym, and I see that my car, the window's broken. The window's
Damn.
broken. They
That
had
bitch gave you
stolen.
Auhauh.
Where were you
as fuck,
parked?
bro?
They had stolen. No, literally, in
Where
my
were you
parking
parked?
garage,
Right there in your. Oh, wow.
and it's like a locked
Oh,
facility.
wow.
So it was some on some hater shit then. If
I
it's
don't
on,
know
if
what
it's
it
like,
was.
if
Olympia
it's
never
locked-
crossed your mind during
Yeah.
this whole like
No,
this whole run,
No.
or like
No, and
Rosario
so,
or something.
Yeah, no, literally. No,
Wow.
and I remember like that's when I realized about Olympia because I had been telling the girls on TikTok like this happened and this happened and this happened and this happened, and they're like, girl, baby girl, like get Olympia, like
Get Olympia, hella
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, but they stole the brand new headphones I had just bought, and like my gym bag was like $120 within
Oh.
itself.
Is it the one that the gym review?
Yes,
Yeah,
I love
oh,
that
the beige
bag.
one?
Yes.
That's my favorite color.
Oh, so nice. I love that.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was going
That's-
through
that's some
it.
bullshit.
Like I was, oh my god, I felt like I was just like life was just beating my ass. Like you know when like you push a little kid and they fall and then like they try to get up and you just push them again. I was
Again,
like,
oh, that's how you felt.
yes, I was like, God damn it, I get it, I get it. Like thank you.
Oh,
How's
wow.
life now though?
I am chilling, honestly.
You good?
I was-
Yeah.
yeah.
You do
doing
yoga,
okay?
huh? You
I
go to
do.
yoga. Talk about that.
I mean, I haven't been because again, I said it. I've just been everywhere.
You do like a smoking
Yeah,
yoga
it's
set
so
class, right?
fucking dope. I started doing it like
It's in Denver.
mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that's
yeah, it's
cool.
called Urban Sanctuary, and I love that space because it's owned by a black woman too,
Okay.
in like a predominantly black neighborhood that's getting like super gentrified. So like, I'm glad that like she bought the property. They can't take it from her anymore.
Yeah,
Like
there you go.
yeah, she doesn't rent it anymore. So it's super dope. But yeah, I got into doing that like 2022, and like
Why? Just trying it out.
because
Or?
one of my friends taught one of the classes, and she started posting about it, but it was back like in 2020 when everything was like barely starting to open again. So back then there was only 5 slots per class, and like we were like fighting for slots, but it became to a point where like the same 5 of us started going to every single class together, and like we just like got along, and it was like our little like check-in, and like it was so dope. We would like smoke right before, and then we would just do yoga, and like it was so dope.
Yeah, does yoga?
Yeah, they do yoga upstairs.
yoga?
Oh,
Really?
yeah, I have like
Yeah,
a
it
yoga class
was
up
so
here.
dope. And then so we all got hella close, and then I just kept going after that. Like it gave me something to do during COVID, and then after that I just like fell in love with it. But I just like yoga always seemed like a thing that like white people do.
Mhm.
So I had tried
Yoga's
like
hard.
yeah, it is.
It's hard. It's a lot of core. Like,
yes.
I
And
did it. I was like,
I love it though because it helps me so much with like my with my flexibility and like
Yeah.
my muscles. So like
Mm.
it helps when I'm working out too. Like it makes me way more flexible, and like
yeah.
Okay.
it just helps me like a lot in general. But yeah, the classes are super dope. So like we will like there's a back room where we all just like they have a bunch of couches, like rugs everywhere, and it's like super dope plants. Like it's such a cool fucking room. We just sit there, we smoke, and then we like do a little check-in, like all of it, like whoever's there, it doesn't matter. And then once you start like getting to know like the weekly updates that you do, like you get invested like we make some friends, and so yeah. We
That
just
sounds
smoke
fun.
and then we like go and like they turn the lights down. They put some incense on, some music, and like they walk you through it. But they're like, if you just want to like exist today, that's completely fine. That's more than enough.
Fire.
I want to
Yeah,
just
they're
exist.
so sweet. Like even just like you just. There's another one where I just meditate. Like they walk you through breathing exercises, they words of affirmation. Like it's so dope.
Is that
I
for like?
love
Is it for
it.
like guys and girls, or is it mainly like towards
Urban
girls?
sanctuary. No, it's men and women. They're like super accepting. Like they do free classes for people of color as well because they want to make like yoga accessible to people of color and underrepresented like identities. They had a men's yoga, like black men's yoga. Yeah, they have so many. They have tarot and flow. Like if you guys are into astrology, like they have a Pilates class too. They have HIIT. They have so many dope
That's fun.
classes.
They have hit.
That is
Yeah,
so
they have
cool.
HIIT. Yeah, no, and I went to HIIT, and like it was a bunch of older señoras. Like they were like 60, like
Damn.
but they were like
Yeah.
bad bitches. I was like, oh my god, like I was over here sweating and like dying, and they're like, come on, let's go.
Go,
I'm trying,
go,
I'm
go,
trying.
go.
Like yeah, they were bad bitches. Like
Right.
yeah, the energy and there was like
Hot.
perfect. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm like I want to be like you when I grow up, like bad
On some
bitches.
big purr.
That's a big
There we
On
go.
some
purchase.
big
Purr.
purr. But yeah,
Purr.
it's called Urban Sanctuary. Like
Urban
you guys
Sanctuary.
should check it out. It's so
Yeah.
dope.
Sounds cool.
I
Yeah.
think
We'll
we're
put
I
them. Do they have an
love it.
Instagram tag or something?
Yeah,
Tag 'em on there or what?
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's
We'll look
I
up-
mean, it's Urban Sanctuary. You can look them up anywhere, but yeah, it's so dope.
Yeah.
I recommend it to
I'm
like
definitely gonna go.
anybody.
That
Yeah,
sounds so
Yeah, we're gonna try that.
yeah, and they're
Yeah.
trying to make it accessible to everybody. So I
Perfect.
love it. Yeah,
It's kind of random, but do you feel like do you think in Spanish or English?
I think I don't know. I'm
What do you
like, wait,
think?
I'm trying to like think about it, but now I'm like, that's empty.
What do you think?
Both.
Do you?
Well, what about more?
No.
Mm.
I think in English.
I think in English, but when
Yeah.
I'm mad, I think in
In
Spanish.
Spanish?
Like you guys, like, yeah.
It's crazy because I
Yeah.
talk more Spanish
Yeah.
and I think in English.
Oh, okay, okay.
You talk more Spanish?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you work in like construction? Are you a paisa?
I
Approved.
You what?
I have my CDL and
Ah,
I do work
okay,
with
yeah,
Paisa
yeah.
work.
majority
Paisa.
Mexicans.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly,
so-
yeah.
And then at home, I talk to
You
my parents in Spanish.
in Spanish?
And my cousins Spanish. I mean, the only time I do really talk English is like here,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
here, and
We just started an all Spanish podcast.
Yeah.
I saw that.
First episode starts
That's
comes
so
out Friday.
dope. Yeah.
we're trying to get to 4 podcasts on one channel on this.
Yeah, it's gonna be
We got the
crazy.
yay.
Ooh, that's a lot of work.
We got the this one the it's so the yay is like us just fuck shit, right?
Yeah.
The this one we're doing right now is like interview like
Yeah.
we're interviewing people who have something going for them or
Oh
like
my
you know
God,
stuff like that.
stop.
Applause.
Like or like
Me.
you know, yeah.
Me,
You should
stop.
see you
That's
should
so
see the
sweet,
people
thank
that we interview. Like
Mhm.
they're all into
I've seen
something.
some of them, but I just watch mostly like
Yeah.
the people I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
And then we have the MAMASH, which is the
All Spanish
all
one.
Spanish.
Yeah, I like that.
And
That's
we
dope.
need the all girl podcast.
Mama Shota's
Yeah.
Mama
podcast.
Shota's
Mama,
podcast.
All
I
women,
love
yeah.
that.
So
You're
we're
gonna have
looking-
to. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
think
who's doing
they're
it?
thinking of doing like rotating.
We're trying to
Oh,
find like
okay.
people.
That's
Yeah.
Fire.
dope.
Experimenting.
That's fun.
So if you want to hop on one,
I'm down.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
When we build that, we have the set
You
started,
should
but
bring
once it's
Dre on
gone,
here
you
too.
should
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
come on. That'd be cool. If you guys,
Yeah.
you guys could even do your own episode. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You could
I'm
host your own
down.
episode.
we actually
that'd
ran
be fire.
into Dre in San Francisco.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you?
that was
Oh
random.
my
Yeah.
God.
We went out there for my
yes.
birthday. All the boys were
When
out
was
there.
it? That was like a year ago,
That
no?
was what 2 years ago.
A year or two.
There's
ago.
the vlog on it. There's a vlog on it.
Yeah, that was
I
I
fun.
just remember you guys were drunk calling me.
Who was?
You and her.
We were. I don't remember.
I remember. I was sober. I remember.
Yeah.
I was so
I won't
rude.
expose you.
Expose
guys.
them. Go.
Expose them. I like expose them.
They just swore they were gonna fall in love.
Oh yes.
That's crazy.
It
You,
happens though. I be falling in love when I'm drunk too.
For real.
Yeah, I love doing that.
Just
Just having myself a little boyfriend for the day. Yeah, I love falling in love, especially on Sunday fun days. Like I'll just, I swear I'm in love that day. I'm like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
booed up. This is my man.
It's
We're
the
gonna
liquor.
go.
It's the liquor.
And then I never talk to him again.
That's crazy.
But hey, it was a good
You
experience.
like those Sunday fun days out in Denver?
I
That's the
love
move,
Sunday
huh?
fun
It's
day.
better than Saturday
Oh my
nights.
God, Sunday fun day.
We
is
should
the
try it. We should go.
A Sunday
Yeah.
fun day. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
It's
Okay,
lit
so
out there, bro.
this is what you do if you want to have a whole day, like
Yes, yes,
start
yes.
early.
I like going to
Okay, go to
Necio.
brunch. Go to
Necio.
brunch.
Where?
Necio.
Necio's a good spot.
Necio?
The lobby, because they won't cut you off. People like to go to my neighbor Felix, but
Nah, that
you
shit-
know, but the lobby's
cool,
the
but-
lobby's dope because it's like right there, right next to the
Yeah.
bar, so you can just walk there.
Mm.
Yeah, no Uber necessary. Yeah.
After brunch?
After brunch, you go to View House.
Yup.
Start
Okay.
off with the View House lemonade
Okay.
because
At least
they're
two.
fire.
At least
They're
two.
so
At
good.
least.
But those bitches have hella alcohol in them too.
Maybe what?
You just don't even taste it. Okay, get
Okay.
you some wings, get you some fries from
Yep.
there too. They're good actually. Yeah, and just so that you like have something in your stomach. After that, you can go to. It's called a patio now. It used to be Tejano. That one gets lit, but it's mostly View House. You just gotta be at View House. People hate
That's where
on
it's at.
people hate on View House, but everyone ends
Yeah,
up
it's
there.
'cause
I'm
it-
like,
Yeah.
let's
It's
be
the
honest
music.
here.
It's the music.
The music sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, the music is
Trash.
ass.
Sucks.
Yeah, the
Trash.
music
One
is
of the
ass.
DJs told
Get
me.
me in there.
No, literally, get me in there. Shit.
Alright, give me the aux cord. Just plug my iPhone in.
Literally.
Just plug my iPhone in.
Yeah.
I
It's
told
like some fucking like reggaeton dubstep.
yeah,
I'm like,
version.
what the fuck
yeah,
is
yeah,
this?
yeah.
It's
There's
bullshit.
there's more like Status is a new club and Status is a new club.
What
And-
happened? Why'd you
No,
do that?
no,
I saw that.
no, Status is a new club and it's dope. Like they have grupos there on Sundays too now, so that's lit.
Or Temple too.
Yeah, Temple started doing
Yeah.
that too. But like, look, if you're trying to have a day, if you get tired of View House and if El Patio is not popping, then go to Status because it's bound to get popping at some point. Cilantro's also fun.
Yeah, we were
Cilantro's
there.
so fun. I worked there for a couple days.
We didn't like the
Oh, we
vibe
went
there.
there.
Days.
Yo, the
It's
vibes-
It's
the
nothing but
vibes in there,
paisas. It's hella paisas.
sketchy, bro. It's like everyone in there wants to fight.
Well, there are
Well, it was
probably
a corrido concert too.
yeah. I
it's
mean,
like-
but everyone in there is you know
Yeah,
a
I
little
know,
bit
we know.
yeah.
Like it's
Everyone's all
if you're
bellico.
looking for some shit to
Yeah.
Cilantro. I like the name and what they got going on
Cilantro,
there.
no,
It's
but
cool.
Status is cool too. A lot of them are starting to go to Status or like I feel like at Status it's both like hip hop and like banda and stuff. Like it's more like not as paisa,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
you'll find every kind of person in there. And then Temple.
Temple.
It was my first time there,
On
but
Sundays
it
they
was
have like
packed.
live nights.
Yeah,
no?
yeah, they started doing that. So if you're trying
Yeah,
to
they
have a
sell
day,
those out.
if you're trying to have a day,
So
that's
where's like the
move.
best place like to end the night would be like Cilantro and Status?
I would say if you like the vibes at Status, you could stay there because it's
Yeah.
gonna go till late.
Mhm.
If you get tired of Status, you could go to Cilantro. That's guaranteed to be lit no matter what.
Yeah.
Or you could try it at Temple, but I haven't been
Like
to
those
Temple
ones.
like that. I was there like physically, but not mentally.
Not
mentally.
So, yeah.
That's
but-
happened a couple
You know
that's
who
times.
was
the
there
move.
at Temple? The Nauk boys.
Oh really?
Yeah, they were
Fire.
there.
Yeah,
They like
yeah.
hosted it.
Yeah, I think-
Hosted a night there or what?
Yeah,
That's badass.
Mhm.
but they got kicked out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I guess they were like popping bottles and they were shaking.
Oh, you can't pop them in there.
I guess not.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
wow.
How you feel about
Denver
Lime?
would.
You like it?
Lime, I haven't been there in a minute, but I feel like Lime's where all the like I wouldn't even say paisas, but everyone that's fresh off the boat comes. Like
Fresh
that
off
sounds
the
fucked up. That sounds fucked up. But like all the like all the
Like if they're just like
Let just
like
go.
food or something, just fresh off the boat.
Yeah.
no, like so I was working at this shelter that was helping the Venezuelans that just got here recently.
Yeah.
And like they knew to go to Lime.
Oh,
You know?
okay, so-
Like all the paisa that don't speak English that just moved here from like with their cousins. Their cousins will bring them out to Lime. You know, like it's like they're fresh, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
I was there on
Yeah,
Saturday.
the Colombians, like anyone
Latinos,
from any Latino,
yeah.
like straight up Latino, like if you want to find yourself an authentic Colombian, Venezuelan, Puerto Rican, whatever you want,
Yeah,
like they're gonna
Lime.
be at Lime.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
went for Alan's birthday Saturday.
I know I was supposed to be there.
Y luego?
Me perdí. Me perdí.
Like cilantro was more popping.
No, I was at Status.
You
Oh,
house
there we
hog.
go.
She couldn't get enough of that music.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, they
I
gotta
was
do
at,
something about
I
that
went to
music.
Status, and the vibes were well. There was guys from Greeley there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the Greeley homies.
That's fine. So you just kicked it.
Yeah,
Relax.
yeah.
That's
So I
fine.
ended up just being there because like a few of my boyfriends were there. So
A few, what you
So-
said. You said a
I'm
few.
just kidding.
You player? You a player? You seem like a player.
No, I'm not.
You loyal?
No, I'm way too loyal.
You way too loyal?
Way too loyal.
But when
That's
you're
good.
single, is that a different?
No,
is that a
it's
different
'cause
person?
I like flirting, but after they actually
Flirting
like me,
is
I like
fun.
run away. I'm like, no. Yeah, so yeah, like I'll flirt a little bit, but then like let me take you on a date, and I'm like, no, thank you, sorry, no, that was not me. Or like when I fall in love on Sundays, like the next day, I'm like, that was not me.
That
I'm
was
not
not
sure
me.
who you were talking about.
That is
Yeah,
cute.
so I just like to flirt, and then I just dip.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Period. Big purr.
Big perp.
You got a boob job, right?
I did.
How was that experience?
It was. Why did I feel like you were gonna ask me about that?
For real?
It's good. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Nah. No, well, it's because it's also pretty recent. Yeah. Well, it's not that recent. I feel like I've had it for a minute, but a lot
Was
of people.
scared? Were you scared?
Nah.
No.
What made you get
Nah.
it?
They put you to
I
bed
always
and shit?
wanted one.
Yeah.
I had no boobs, like at all. Like I was like a little boy, like literally.
Mm-hmm.
So I always knew I wanted boobs, and I finally like got the
Ow.
money to get them. Yeah. No, it's like the best thing
How
I've
was the
done for
procedure?
myself. It was super quick, super easy. Like I healed within like a week.
Imagine how sore. It's probably like.
I was like sore like if I had done
Probably
like,
like after chest
hella
day, huh?
chest,
Oh,
yeah.
like chest day?
Oh.
But like after a few days, like I was fine. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
the easiest healing process ever. Like literally 10 out of 10 would recommend. And like I feel bad because well, I don't feel bad. Well, kind of. But like a lot of people, like especially at my job, like they like people that don't know me think that like my boobs are real, and I'll be like talking about it. They're like, "Your boobs are fake," and I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "They look so real," and I'm like, "Yeah, like,
Yeah.
that's the goal."
Duh, the
Damn.
fuck? That's
Where'd
what
you
I
get it
paid for.
done?
In Cherry Creek, but that's why I feel
That's
bad.
why.
That's why I feel bad because a lot of people go to like Miami or like to Mexico.
Tijuana.
I'm
Mexico.
like, I can't go
Juarez.
to Mexico and get procedures. done.
Yeah.
Like I had to pay American dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I didn't want to go to like Miami because I was like, like who's gonna take care of me out there? Like,
Something goes wrong.
like yeah,
this,
like what am I gonna go do over there? You know, and, like
Yeah.
I wanted to be somewhere where like, cause my parents took care of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were even there. They were so cute. Like
Aw.
the day of my surgery, my dad like went in with me because he's the one that speaks English. So he like went in with me and he was in the waiting room the whole time. My mom and my little sister couldn't go inside, but they were waiting in the truck for me. Like they were so sweet.
I bet
But-
you that's a good feeling, huh?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like my parents like they support like hasta like they weren't like super about it, but like my mom knew since I was like little that I was like insecure about it, and my dad was kind of like, well, if it's gonna make you feel better about yourself, yeah. At first he was like, no, you're just trying to like be a whore. I was like, Dad, that's not it. Yeah, no, my dad and I got into it about it for a little bit because he was mostly scared, but he like didn't know how to communicate that, so he like. Yeah, he started tripping on me, but then he like was the one that was there like the whole time for my follow-up appointment the next day because you have a follow-up appointment the next day.
Oh, wow.
He took me to that. He like took me to every appointment. Yeah,
Oh.
What was like the process? Like you get there and then like do they
you
put you
get
in a
like
bed or room?
yeah, it's like full body anesthesia, so
Oh,
you're just completely
wow.
out, like completely out. I didn't feel shit. Like,
Lights out.
Do you remember the room that they took you into?
no,
It's like no.
I like before I could even get into the room, I was already
What?
yeah,
Gone.
Damn.
gone.
Those rooms are
Yeah.
cold, you know.
Yeah,
cold.
yeah.
I hear that
Super
yeah.
cold, dude. I
Yeah.
don't know how the doctors stay
Like
in there.
stay in there.
My
yeah.
cousin's a doctor out in Guadalajara,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
Cold.
No.
Cool.
But it's like 10 out of 10, like the best thing I've done for myself.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Yeah,
110%. Yeah. Because I was super insecure about it. And now I'm like,
Yeah.
chilling. Yeah.
You're like this.
But I'm, yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Bitch, baddie.
No, literally. But, and I, like now, I wear like the most like revealing, tiniest little tops. I'm like, look, if I paid for them,
Man,
you're going
you
to see
go
them.
for it.
Sorry. But like,
Was it
I
pretty
queen-
expensive?
As you should.
It was like 8K.
Oh shit.
Yeah, which
Damn.
I don't think is bad because like I feel like a lot of people like if you go to Miami it ends up being the same amount.
Mm-hmm.
But my doctor was old as fuck. Like he looked like the little man from KFC. The, like,
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
Sanders
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. He was like that old. Like he was
That old? Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, so he was barely practicing, and then like after, I think a month after I got my boob job, he like retired. So like a lot of people ask me like, where'd you get him done? And I'm like, well, he retired, and they think I'm like lying, and I'm like, no, like he really did. Like I'll send you a picture of him. He was old. Like
Old.
look.
Damn.
But yeah, a lot of girls think I'm just like trying to like gatekeep. I'm like,
Ooh.
I don't gatekeep anything. I actually overshare.
Yeah.
Is my issue. So
It's like if you want the heavies, you can have the heavies.
yeah, Yeah, so. But yeah, I take pride in my boob job because I feel like it looks natural. But I never.
You gotta
lie.
calm the heavies though.
The heavies.
Yeah,
they're
calm
not
the-
heavy.
It don't matter.
But yeah, I love my boobs.
Yeah, shout
Shout
out.
out to them.
Shout out to the old
them.
KFC man for.
Does it feel different when you work out? Can you feel it moving inside, like during your workouts and
No,
Mm-hmm.
no,
Question.
not at all.
No?
But, yeah, I'm like not shy about it. I like at all. Like I'm willing. Like I'm like yeah.
Transparent,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, but people also think I'm like on TikTok, especially they swear I've gotten more surgeries. I'm like, what other ones? Like, you think I got money like that? Ooh,
Yeah, and you do.
Dude, you have
Maybe.
the potential to, take off.
Yeah,
Like, I
dude,
see
for
it.
real, yeah.
Thank
I
you.
see
You're very unique. You're very
You
yourself,
just gotta
very
stay
transparent.
consistent.
I
Yeah.
know that's
Gotta
my
show
biggest
up.
issue. I know.
You haven't been showing up on YouTube.
I
No,
know.
you haven't. 3 months.
Oh.
3 months. It's been 3 months. I saw
Yeah,
that. I
I've,
Come
heard
I've
on.
been trying my best to like be more consistent. Like I've been going live more, and even the girls last night they're like, "Brit, you've been going live more. Like I'm glad you do." It's because I'm telling you, I convince my people don't want to like get. I convince myself that people get annoyed at me, and I'm like, I don't want to be annoying.
No,
But
no.
they're like, no, we want you to post. Like we enjoy seeing you. Like we enjoy watching you. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to post more, like, do more lives because I feel like that's where I'm at. But I also want like to record videos like on my YouTube and stuff so that people can go back on their own time and watch. Because with lives, like people have to like catch them or like
Catch 'em,
Yeah.
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 That's
And I'm trying to post more on like TikTok too.
Why don't you do more gym videos?
Because
'Cause
I
I know
fell
you've-
off. I've been a piece of shit. Yes, I've been a piece of shit. Tequila.
We're over here
Tequila.
sipping and
No,
I was
tequila.
actually supposed to go, but
No,
I'll
well,
go
it's
after.
because, okay, it also started with my bad luck streak because I didn't have my gym bag and I didn't have headphones for a little while. And then I started a job like that. I was working overnight. I was working Monday through Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And then I would just sleep all day. And then I would sleep on Thursdays or get caught up on my life. And then I would work full like doubles at Twin Peaks. And I would work on Saturdays and it was just like just work. And then I went to Puerto Rico and then I like wasn't working out there. Came back, was working again at that same job, so wasn't like working out. And then I went to Daytona for 2 weeks. So in Daytona, like I wasn't working out because I was working. Came back, had some shit happen again, and like couldn't like I was just trying to get back into like my shit and like. Because I had a friend die. But, yeah, we're not going to kill the vibes.
Yeah.
But so I was, like, out of it for a little bit. And, like, I'm just now trying to get back into it. But then I'm telling you, like,
Yeah.
I feel like I've been everywhere and nowhere at once. And, like, I haven't seen my friends. And so, like,
you're just catching up.
yeah, I'm just catching up. I'm just trying to get back into, like, the, like, groove
The
of
groove,
things.
yeah. It's okay.
It's
okay.
hard.
We all have those.
But
those
that's why.
slip-ups.
And also because I don't want to act like I know all my shit. And, like, I'm telling you, when I was making those videos, like,
Oh,
people
your
just
form's
question.
wrong.
They
I bet
question
you
the
guy's
fuck
on.
out of me. Yeah. Well,
Your
no.
form's wrong.
Yeah, or they would just comment because I was wearing nails or like because I was wearing makeup or doing whatever, and I'm like,
Guys being haters.
I
Guys
know.
hitting on girls is so weird,
Fuck.
bro. Oh,
It's
that's
giving
do
me
another
the
it.
one.
big baddie so bad.
Yes. No.
That's the conversation we always have.
Yes. No, I was literally having a conversation. I did a poll on Instagram today about icks we get from men. Like, and
What was it? What was it?
oh my god, there's so many and like I was trying to explain that like an ick is not like some like a preference. It's not like, oh, I don't like super tall girls or I don't like girls that wear this or I don't like when girls do this. No, it's like or like I don't like when guys are like short or no. An ick is like something that you see that you notice. It's like an event that you're just like, oh, I can't
no
unsee
puedo.
that. Like yeah, like you just like maybe if you're trying to give them a chance, but they do that one thing, you're like, yeah.
What's that one
sorry.
thing for you?
What's like one of
There's
your
a few. Okay, on Sunday Fun Day, I fell in love with this dude, and he was so cute. Like he was so cute. Then I go on his Instagram the next day. Mind you, he was wearing a hat that day. I made him take it off because I was not about to play myself.
Okay.
And he
He
had hair.
hat-fished you.
Catfished you?
He had hair. He had hair. I checked like right then and there. I was like, "Can you take off your hat, please?"
Yeah.
Because I'm not wasting time on that. But then I go on his Instagram and he had pictures of him wearing a fedora.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no!
the feather?
no, I don't know.
With
I
the
didn't,
feather.
I didn't even look.
Okay.
I didn't even look that
With the
close. But I was
feather.
like, no, absolutely not.
You're like, no,
No,
we're good.
He
Yeah.
gotta go.
So that picture was just like,
Yeah, I couldn't unsee it. No, yeah, that's definitely one of them. I don't know. There was so many, and like I was posting. Oh my god, when guys use too many emojis, like,
what's
like,
too many?
like too many. Well, in specific, like the 100 one, or like the
The
muscle
money
one,
with the
or
wings.
The purple demon emoji.
the purple demon, the purple demon.
The
Yeah,
eggplant, the
and they'll be like
eggplant.
grinding on, like their bio will be like grinding all my life, like a money stack,
And then like,
the mad face, the muscles. I'm like,
Oh.
and it's the biggest bum you've ever seen in your entire life.
No.
Like, no, yeah. Or when they use like I had this guy asking me like to take me on a date, and he used a little.
Oh.
You
No.
were a grown ass man.
That's dirty.
Yeah, yeah. But we were saying like dirty nails too. Like I don't like you need to take care of yourself. Like please. Yeah, no dirty nails. I always look at men's nails. Like I like like guys like people hate on guys that like do their nails or like even paint their nails. I think that's
Yeah.
attractive.
Yeah.
Like that's like confidence right there.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I'll be painting his nails.
Yeah, like when they get little designs and shit. Like I want a little boo that I can match nails with. Shit, that'd be cute. But yeah, like I need a guy that like takes care of himself. Like if I go into
So
your
personal hygiene.
hygiene for sure,
Yeah,
but like
fuck
even in
it.
your house, like if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
walk in there and you're wearing like using like I will peek in your bathroom and see like
Toothbrush
and
on
if
the
you're
floor.
wearing like
If he has a 2-in-1,
the 3-in-1
The 3-in-1.
Oh,
The
no.
3-in-1, yeah,
The heads up
no.
there.
Yeah. They got a crusty towel for you to dry your hands on. I'm like,
Oh.
no, we're not doing that. No, I like fresh haircuts. Like, I need a fresh haircut. Like scruffy men. Like, I mean, it depends on the person, but like, I need you to like take care, like love yourself.
Look presentable.
please.
Yeah.
You look
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
This guy
yeah.
look like you care.
And
Yeah.
smell good. Yeah.
Ugly feet too. Like men don't understand. Like they be having the like crustiest fucking feet and have the nerve to judge women's feet. I'm like, have you looked?
Not to say anything,
Like,
bitch.
chewy.
Anything
I'm
to
like,
live.
have you?
Uña enteradas and everything.
They have
Just
a
chilling.
black toenail. Like,
Ignoring
bro.
it. Ignoring them.
Yeah, no.
Unmatched socks and everything, bro.
With the
A
whole
black
one, with the whole one, the big
yeah.
one, the big toe one.
Yeah, no.
wow.
Oh my god. I've seen men with like ripped socks and underwear, and I'm like,
Underwear.
no, yeah.
I've never been there, but
Yeah, that's obviously an instant ick. Yeah, there's certain like there's
Damn,
so
that's
many
nasty.
different
Imagine you about to fuck. You
But
take
Big
that.
ass underwear. No te va a faltar nada, mami. Ya vete a su underwear.
Yeah, he has in the bag cracking up.
Yeah, I had flashbacks.
Conmigo no te va a faltar nada. Ay, güey.
Yeah, no, like
That's funny.
ick. No, there's so many things, but you don't know them until you see them. You're
That's
like,
true.
"Ugh," like, and you just can never look at them the same. Like, and it's like the pettiest shit. Like it really is. But like how I can't see it. Like this girl in one video was like, this guy like jumped up and said hip hip hooray, and it's like, I'm sorry, but like.
No.
Every time you see him, you're
Like,
like,
you might be the best man I've ever met, but that right there,
That shit gay.
it's done for. Like I
Hip, hip,
can't,
hooray.
I can't
Hip, hip,
unsee
hooray.
that. I felt like an asshole, but I said me and Dre we talk about our icks all the time, but when men have too many bad days, I'm just like, bro.
like the moody,
What do you mean bad days?
like moody men.
Well,
Bad
someone-
dates or days?
Bad days. Like,
Oh, bad days.
Yeah, and because one girl was like, when they complain too much, and I was like, yeah, like figure it out. Like, complaining is for the girls. Like, I can complain, but you are the man. You need to figure it out, and you need to figure out for me too. And it makes no sense, but please, like, figure it
on
out.
now.
Because like, if I want to, like, I can figure it out. But like, I would like
like-
you as a man to like figure it out, please.
Babe,
But yeah,
you
but
see?
like, I'm like, when a man has too many bad days, like he's just always down about something. Like, I'm like, bro.
Get it
Or like when they
together.
fish for compliments too. I'll be like, yeah, no, I suck at this, or I'm so short, or I'm so this. I'm like,
Oh.
ew, yeah. When they're like fishing for compliments, I'm
you like a
ew.
confident man.
Oh yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Confidence
I
is
think
like
any girl
key.
likes a confident man.
Yeah, cause like you could be
'Cause it
like
even
you
depends
could
on
be like
yeah.
a 4, but the confidence,
Confidence?
bitch.
It's the way you carry
Yeah.
It's the way they
Uh,
treat you too. Insecure men tend to treat women a little bit more like.
Oh yeah, insecure men
Yeah,
are
a little
like,
bad, a little worse than.
it's sad. I'm
They
like,
hate women.
they hate
bitch.
women
It's
because they
they,
hate
you know why? Because they can't
themselves.
get girls like you.
Yeah.
No, they want to be a baddie.
They want to be a
wish.
They wanna
baddie
be-
too.
They
Yeah,
wish
so
they could be a
bad.
baddie.
They want to
They
be.
could
Yeah.
never.
They're
wanna
like jealous of you.
How?
They
How?
could never.
Yeah, they're like jealous of you. Yeah, no, it's
They
crazy.
want to be big per hump.
They want to be
Big
big
per-
per.
per
They
energy.
can't be big per.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I need, you know how I'm like, I call my, I'm daddy, like, bitch,
Yeah.
I want a man that comes into my life and is like, no, bitch,
No,
I'm daddy. I'm like, okay, all right, say less. I'll take a shot to that one though, because I didn't take. Oh my god, I'm sore.
Are we good on that
Dude,
camera?
Yeah, we're good. I did
I think
leg
that-
day yesterday. Fuck, man.
I think
Oh
it's
my
on
My
that-
ass is quaking after every workout.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm like, I hate being sore.
With the truth. What other things you want to like get into aside from like social media? Like, is there anything, any hobbies or anything that you've been watching on TikTok that you're like, I want to try that, you know?
Try that.
Yeah.
I think if I were to do anything, it would be I want to get into maybe doing nails.
Oh, that'd be
That'd
cool.
be cool.
I just feel like
Yeah.
I have like a following because of my nails, and like any nail tech that like I've ever gone to, like people start going to them. Like they like trust my like recommendations. I'm like, why not
Dude,
just be the
try
nail
my
tech that
sister,
people-
bro.
Dude, try.
Yeah.
And I mean, well, I'll send you.
You know
a-
what I've never seen either? Like a podcast based like nail thing. Like I
Oh,
think that'd be
nails. I'm sure
crazy.
they're out there.
That'd
Hella
be
Tuesday,
wild.
huh? Hella
Yo, no,
Tuesday.
did you
That'd
know
be
there's
fire.
like people that have long nail fetishes?
Fetishes?
What? Have
Yeah,
you had
I
guys
have-
like try to like send you
Yes.
money for your?
Yes.
Do you have any like OnlyFans or anything like that?
No.
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 That's
I
right.
don't. That's the one thing I wouldn't do. Not because I like knock it or anything. I'm too fucking awkward. Like me trying to be sexy. I'm like, I'm like, you want to watch me take shots of tequila instead?
Yeah. Fuck
I
you.
got you on that, but trying to be like sexy and like
Yeah,
sexy
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit, I'm like, I'm just too.
Not for
awkward.
you.
Like,
Not for
I'm
you.
too
That's
awkward.
not you.
Yeah, no. But I can't knock it. Like I love me a bad bitch. Like please.
Shout out. Shout out all
I
the bad
just-
bitches in the
I'm not
world.
that type of baddie. And
Take that
that's
shot then.
That's okay.
Take that shot and we believe you.
Queremos saber si.
Oh my god.
For all the
Britney es
mamashotas.
amiga. Queremos saber.
Oh, that was a shot for all the
That was a
mama shotas
big-ass shot,
watching.
too.
That was a big shot. I see you got a couple tattoos. You got any you see, let me see, you got the butterflies over here.
Yeah.
What does that say? What right there?
This one says divinely protected and it has 6 butterflies.
Cool. And then over here you
got
have
a
an
Frida
angel.
tattoo?
I love Frida Kahlo.
I have a painting of her.
This
with
is my first tattoo ever.
Wow.
Yeah, I love. This is my baby. I love. Frida.
Yeah.
Was that the one you
Yeah.
got covered up?
Yeah, I got this one covered up
Mm-hmm.
because I got this one done by this tattoo artist that I met at Sunday Fun Day, and he was a little bit questionable.
Yeah.
And so it looked like the wings look like corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob.
Literally,
What?
yeah.
Damn.
So then you just got it like covered up a little bit.
No, yeah, I
Oh,
went
okay.
to the same tattoo artist that did this one, and he
Mhm.
like fixed it for me a little bit. Cause yeah, if you look close enough, like you can see where it like cuts off where the first initial wings were,
Mhm.
and I like it, but I don't know. For a little while, I hated it.
Oh,
I
wow.
I did not want it. Like I wanted to get it removed.
Removed. Oh, okay.
But it grew on me, and like people compliment it all the time. But now I feel like he's my little buddy. Like,
Yeah,
he just
yeah,
hangs
yeah.
out with me, and everyone's always
He's
like,
just
"Why-"
chilling.
Yeah, he's just chilling. He
vibing.
looks a little disappointed. He's just like,
Ah, this bitch.
"Ay, va, está pendejo."
Ahora, ¿qué va a hacer esta?
Yeah.
He's staring at the bottle you're about to
Yeah.
chug.
A
Yeah,
ver,
but
a ver,
yeah.
¿cuáles pendejadas va a hacer?
Yeah, literally. But I feel like I always say this, and I've had other people tell me this, that like I have an angel protecting me, and I always say I'm very like spiritual too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I always say like I have an angel protecting me. Like there's some situations where I should have like, I could have, been fucked up,
yeah,
like
yeah,
or
Yeah.
shit could have gone way left.
yeah.
Or like even when I travel, like I feel like everything just goes perfectly, and I go out by myself, and I like have such a great time. And every trip that I go on, like it's so like it feels like I'm supposed to be where I'm at every moment. Like it feels
And you're
so yeah,
safe.
and I'm safe, yeah, which
Yeah.
is crazy. And like my Uber driver from Puerto Rico that I still keep in touch with, he picked me
Aw.
up, like the first Uber driver that ever picked me up in Puerto Rico for my first solo trip. he like picked me up every single trip after that. He kept in touch
And then he
with
gave
me.
you like a list to do. of
Yeah,
things. I saw
yeah,
that
but
vlog.
even when me and Dre went, he picked me up from the airport.
Yeah.
He drove us around the whole day for free. Like every time I go, he like keeps in touch with me, and he's so sweet and like protective. Like if I were to tell him like, "Hey, pull up," and that was the first person I met when I got there.
That's fire.
And he like told me, and he was the one that told me, he's like, "You have an angel protecting you. Like
What
you
an
got
angel.
someone." Yeah, so that's my little, so like he's my little angel. I have my birth here. I have a
Fire.
dragon. I have Crybaby on here.
Why do you have Crybaby on there?
Because I'm a little bitch. No, because I'm a Scorpio
Emotional?
moon. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio moon, so I'm very emotional.
Oh,
so.
what
But
is
this
your
was a
zodiac
flash
sign?
tattoo. It was like 40
I
bucks.
don't know. What is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn,
Capricorn. Oh, okay.
which Capricorns are usually not like me, but in the way that I identify as a Capricorn is because I'm very hardworking.
Oh.
Probably bitch.
Yeah, I'm very hardworking, and so in that aspect, I see the Capricorn. But I'm a Scorpio moon, and Scorpios are like a water sign, and they're known to be very emotional. Your moon's your emotions, so I'm like, and not just emotional, and like I cry a lot, but like I feel every emotion like very heavily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if I'm pissed, I'm pissed. Like, yeah. So I feel every emotion very heavily. So that's what I did. My rising is I'm an Aquarius rising, and I feel like that's
Me
what
too, bitch.
What? Aquariuses are bad.
Yeah,
don't know what
bitch. You
I don't know what the fuck
bitches,
they're
bitch.
Bitches.
What the fuck is going on?
Yes, bitch.
Yes, I knew I fucked with you the minute I saw you.
Bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm an Aquarius stellium, so I'm hella Aquarius. So that's what I feel like I identify with as like the most, because Aquariuses are air signs, and air signs are very like go with the flow, very outgoing, like very unique to like. Yeah, I love me an Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm hella into all this. What are you?
I'm a Cancer.
He's a cat.
Cancer, yeah.
I'm a
I could
Sag.
see that. You're a
Yeah.
Sag. Oh,
Sagittarius
yeah.
and a
Okay, what's your
Cancer.
moon?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, I love that.
What's my one?
Virgo.
Virgo.
You guys have Virgo moons together. Cute. I love that. I was like, what is going on?
No, for real. It's like
Yeah.
it's a little confusing though.
Cute. What are you? Oh, I love
Gemini.
Geminis too. Geminis get a bad rep for no reason.
I think Kanye.
I love
is-
Scorpios. Aries. I don't know too much about Aries, but Aries are fiery. Fiery as fuck. Yeah.
You know, I used to talk to this.
What are you?
Watch.
You can't get out of it.
Virgo.
Okay. Oh, okay. I can see that. I can see
I
that.
like
I can see that.
I don't even know what it is. But
Oh,
I don't know.
tell me your signs, and I can tell you.
Okay,
About
I'll tell you. I'll tell you about
I'll
yourself.
tell you about
I'll tell you about
Yeah.
you. What you got
Right,
going
this
on?
is right,
No,
Virgo.
and I always tell people this, and then like, especially guys, that's my little trick. I'm like, bitch, I know you better than you know yourself. Like, I'm like, tell me when you were born. Like, tell me like, and they'll be like, I don't believe in that. And then like, I start telling them like, oh, you're this and you're that and you're that. And you're like, oh, you're right. And then they start like
you're
reading
right.
into their chart. They're like, wait, like
Yo.
it's true. Like it's true. Like I don't know how to break it to you, baby boy.
I don't even know what I just know that I'm a Virgo. That's it. I don't know.
Like you're rising and all
Text
that.
your mom right now. Ask her what time you were
What time you were
born.
born?
Like I don't know the characteristics behind a
Virgos
Virgo.
are very organized, like very clean. Do you keep your shit clean? Like, are you
Yeah, he's
like,
clean.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
organized.
When I got
too.
here, the first thing I started doing was
He's like-
cleaning.
yeah. They're very
literally, he
organized.
literally started cleaning
Virgos
everything.
are earth signs, and my brother's a Virgo. I fuck with Virgos too, but I feel like they're very grounded too. Like they have a very calm energy. Like they're
Yeah.
super like grounding.
Really?
I can
I
see that.
had this one girl tell me that I used to talk to this girl, and she was like, she would blame everything on my sign. Because you're a fucking Virgo.
What would you do?
I don't know. I was just like,
I would
very,
just be me.
I was just very straight up with her. And
Being a
like,
Virgo.
Yeah,
Being
yeah.
a Virgo.
I was just like,
They're
I
blunt.
was just straight up like,
But
yo, like,
yeah,
yeah, just fucking Virgo.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Virgos are very straight up, very honest, very like to the point, and like
Yeah.
a lot of people
And
can't
it's
handle
crazy
that.
because the
They can't
podcast that
handle
we just did before this that dropped, it actually dropped today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about that person that you need around that's like very blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everybody
everyone
needs that. Yeah, everybody needs somebody.
Alina's that person for me.
A very blunt
Yeah.
person
Yeah,
like
she'll
that.
tell me when I'm fucking up. Yeah, she's like, Brit, I'm sorry, I love you, but like you are being a dumbass.
She's
That's
an
good,
angel.
though.
She's
Yeah,
you
good.
need
no, and
people
she
like
she
those.
always apologizes. I'm like, no, like that's when I know to come to
Aw.
you because you're gonna be like
That's a
straight
true ass
up.
friend, bitch.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you
she's
need
a
to
real
have
one.
people like that because they have the best interest in mind. You know, like they don't want you to like fuck
Yeah.
up. So they'll let you know when you're fucking up, and I appreciate that. I'm like, I appreciate the honesty. I'd rather have that when we're fake friends. So,
Exactly.
They be checking.
yeah. But a lot of people can't handle that.
No, they can't.
So
Well, I think the problem with me is that it's the way I say it.
yeah,
The way I say it.
maybe. Mm-hmm.
And when you
So
get mad,
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
straight to the point.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
Killer.
yeah,
Have you seen
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Have you seen
yeah.
it?
I've seen it.
When?
A little bit. I think when we went out, I think you were mad at somebody. Or I think you were playing. I don't know, but it's giving me. I'm like,
It's giving me.
It's giving
Yeah,
me.
I've been just trying to practice on like the way I word things.
Yeah.
Just because I'm trying to be more mindful.
Is it for you like that? You feel like it's not that harsh, and everyone else thinks that like it was like
I
that
just-
person
I think
thinks
so.
it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. I'm like, quit being a fucking pussy. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they take it like a different way, but
Yeah,
you didn't
different-
like mean it
yeah.
like that, like
Yeah.
harsh.
yeah.
But it's just
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah, but it's just like sometimes
The
it is
the
the
way
way
you
you
word it.
say shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's how my brother is too. I'm like, bro, you're being a dick. Like, chill
Yeah.
out. And he's like, well, I just want this. And I'm like, okay, well,
My
there's
sister-
other ways
yeah.
to say that shit.
My sister will call me out on it too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, like no one can tell you anything because you get mad and you
Yeah.
start. It's like, no, like, I'm sorry. It's because of the way I come off.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's malintention.
No, it's
Yeah,
not. It really,
no.
Is. It really isn't,
Yeah,
but just-
Virgos are very misunderstood, but I love me a Virgo. Yeah. I
period.
can't do Leo
Big
men.
purr.
I can't
Big
do Leo
purr.
men.
No, Leo man.
Mm-mm. Count me the fuck out.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Leonardo-
Motherfuckers
what
think
about
they're
what about
gods.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Fuck no. Hell no. Absolutely not.
Could you see yourself with like a white boy?
Hell no.
No.
Absolutely not.
Not a serious relationship with no white boy?
Why not?
No.
Too vanilla?
Too vanilla.
No spice.
The culture.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I feel like they're very like, I don't know, like
Not your type.
I just need a man that like can take care of me. Like I need someone that like street smart too, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Who's been?
I don't want to have to explain everything to him and like oh my god, I could never
Like, just
date
know.
like a Chad.
I'm like the.
Like oh my god, imagine like dating someone that like wears cargo pants and like those like sandals and oh my
Sandals?
god.
Sperry, like the
the
Sperry?
white socks.
If you're wearing sandals without socks, you dirty.
You dangerous.
Dirty.
You
Yeah,
dangerous.
I'm menace to society for real. No, I could not like and then I just feel like they can't handle a bad bitch.
What about a little Puerto Rican boyfriend?
I love me a Puerto Rican.
Yeah, you did.
That's
How
my
many of
downfall.
those you got?
I don't have
I know
any.
you got some.
No, I don't have any.
Have you
I'm
met
trying
some
to
cool
find
people over there though?
Dope
Like
as
aside from the Uber
fuck.
driver?
Everyone there is so like so sweet, so welcoming. Well, they hate like tourists, but like since
Yeah.
I speak Spanish to them, since they see that I'm down, like
Yeah.
you know, like they're
You're invited.
yeah, I'm invited
You're
to the I don't even know what they have.
They know right away, like,
Oh my God.
Tú no eres.
Yeah. No,
tú eres
right
de-
away.
tú eres
They know
mexicana.
I'm Mexican immediately. They
Right
say,
when you fucking
'cause
start
I say
talking.
mande.
See.
Apparently, Puerto Ricans and like a lot of other cultures don't say mande.
No.
And I didn't know that. But just the way I talk, like I haven't, like you know how they have accents to us. Like I don't think we have accents, but they're like no.
Yeah.
As
No,
soon as you
yeah.
open your
Yeah.
mouth, like immediately. But they said also like the way I look, which I think the way I look comes more from like they know that I'm not from there. They know I'm like probably American because like the nails, like the way I'm dressed.
Mm.
Yeah, because the girls out there are super natural.
Um.
Yeah, and I'm a
was it?
fake bitch. I'm just kidding.
No, bitch.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I'm a fake.
Nah,
you
you're a
the
real
bitch.
bitch.
You the bitch.
No, but it's because they don't wear like they don't do their like hair that much. Like they
Oh,
keep their hair
okay.
natural. They keep no makeup on because it's so humid there. Like not a lot of them get their nails done. Like especially like this, you know. So I get it. So I can see why. Or like the big ass eyelashes that I have on. They're like, yeah, this girl is clearly not from here. Also, they don't wear heels to go out.
What do
No.
they wear?
Yeah, like just like sneakers and shit.
Yeah.
Cause all the
In
girls-
dresses?
No,
Like
they wear
sneakers
like
with
this.
dresses?
No,
Like
they
shoe-
wear
like-
like,
Like
this.
pants?
Well, sneakers with dresses sometimes, but like they'll be like super casual. Like they'll go out like you know, and I'm
Just
over here
chilling.
in the tiniest little dress, looking like a hooker. And
Oh.
obviously,
Oh.
like they're gonna know immediately. Like this poor girl's not from here.
Yeah.
Like,
You think
wearing
you
heels.
you were looking crazy out there with?
I mean,
like,
they still
within
love
the-
me, so I
Yeah.
probably didn't look that crazy. Not just
Ew.
kidding. No, no, they eat me up though. Like they love them a Mexican, so that's why I like going there too.
We're going. We're going.
The Mexican men, the Mexican men
going.
don't appreciate me, but the Puerto Ricans, oh bitch, they love me, and I love them. It's okay. It's
Good.
okay, baby boy. I'm just kidding.
Good for
No,
you.
I love them all though, but I don't know. I feel like Mexican men just don't fuck with me like that.
No.
But like any other, like Colombians, Venezuelans, like Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, like they love me. Yeah.
You excited to like one day be able to go back to Mexico and just like see?
Yeah, I always think about it.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'll vlog that for sure.
Yeah,
What do
you
you miss
guys.
the most?
Just like how people are so happy there, like no
Yeah.
worries, like
Mhm.
they might not have all the money or whatever, but they live so comfortably.
Sencillos pero contentos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And here I feel like it's always just like go, 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 grind,
Work,
grind,
work, work.
grind. Yeah, like
Cloud,
it's
cloud,
never,
cloud.
yeah,
This,
it's
this,
never
that,
enough.
that.
The competition and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, and I
Yeah,
hate
bro.
that. I'm
It
like,
is weird.
I miss Mexico so much, and I was like, but and I'm grateful for that. Like I feel like me living in Mexico for like the first 7 years of my life, like definitely like shaped me to be who I am now. Like
Yeah.
yeah, you might see like the nails or whatever the fuck else, but I'm very like humble and like I'm very down to earth. Like I know like what it's not like to have like nothing. Like I grew
Yeah.
up in a house like an adobe house. Well, the first few years of my life, we lived in a room like this. Like
Yeah.
you know, like that's how I grew up. Like I didn't have money for school supplies. Like I would make my own like school glue to like glue like my like projects for like my homework and shit. You know,
Wow.
like I didn't have shit. Like I would go to the store and be like, I owe you. Like my mom said, can I get like some beans and like she'll pay you back when we have the money. You know, like so. I
Yeah.
feel like that shaped me into like who I am now, and I'm so fucking grateful for that. Like
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Keeps
But-
you grounded,
Yeah.
like knowing that like those first 7 years of your life were like really like
yeah,
hard.
hella. So, yeah, I think about it all the time. I want to go back so bad. I even just want to go back because we have a house over there. And like when I moved here, we were only supposed to be here for 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
You guys
and
stayed
like
a whole
we,
life.
my whole life. I've been here for
Yeah,
17 years
crazy.
now. But like I feel like my house is like frozen in time. Like if I go back there, like
Oh.
all my shoes from when I was that age, all my clothes, my school
Oh.
Really?
projects,
It's still all there?
untouched.
Really?
Hmm.
Wow.
That'd
Imagine what
be
you
so
find, just like the
cool.
things you look
Dude,
at.
Yeah.
That's gonna be emotional.
day you
Yeah,
go
I'm
back?
gonna be a wreck. My brother's about to go back
That's
for the first
crazy.
time. Yeah, me and my brother came together, and like he's about to go back.
Shout out Martin.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, so he's gonna see the house and shit, and that's gonna be crazy. Cause like my little brother goes and stuff, but like he was born here,
Oh.
so he didn't grow up in that house with us at all. He has no like emotional attachment at all. So
Yeah.
like sometimes he'll go
All he
and show
knows is this.
pictures. Yeah, he'll show us pictures, but he doesn't understand like
Mm-hmm.
any of it. You know, like I
Yeah.
have my trophies that I would win when I was in like
Wow.
yeah, it's yeah. So I'm like that. I'm definitely vlogging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coming
So,
soon.
coming soon. I just need to get
Pending.
married. So yeah,
Is that low-key kind of a little requirement for you? Think like
Yeah,
you'd want
that's
to be
what I
with
was gonna ask,
somebody
like,
who like
that
has
has to be-
papers?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
110%.
for
Like I
sure.
don't care if
You're
you
like,
call me
I'm going
interesada, call me whatever you want
Yeah,
to call me.
like you
but
gotta have papers.
you have
yeah.
to because I've already known like the
beneficial.
struggle for so long. I'm not willing to struggle for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And if I do have to struggle for the rest of my life, I'd rather do it alone. Like,
Alone.
Like, because I feel like I would have some resentment, and I know they don't have like any control over it. But like, I would want better for them. I can't fix them papers either. Like, I want
Yeah.
them to find someone that can. You know?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So that's a requirement for sure.
Yeah, I like the way you put that at the end. That's
Mhm.
smart. That's cool.
Yeah. So. I'm like from the jump. I always tell people like I don't have papers, and they'll tell me I don't have papers either. I'm like I'm sorry, love you so much, but
I gotta
Toodles.
go.
yeah, toodles. Go find yourself someone who has papers that can fix you papers, and I'll find myself someone that can fix me papers.
There you
Love
go.
you. See you
Yeah.
in Mexico.
See you
yeah.
in Mexico.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
You have any questions for us?
I don't think so.
Cool.
No.
Hopefully we can. You and Drake should come down. You guys could do an episode over here.
Yeah.
When we
Host, that'd be
definitely
host
down.
a podcast. get
I'll
the
tell
feel
her.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That way you can like learn how to get all the setup
Yeah.
going and everything too. You
I'll
know.
tell her. I'm sure she'll be down.
Yeah, that'd be fire. Do you have any
Yeah, it'll be
questions
so
left?
fun.
No, I went through all my questions.
You got
got
any
some.
questions?
Hella.
That was good. That
How
was
we do?
long. I
We
think
did
that was
good.
the
That was
longest
a
interview
long
we've
time. I
done.
just looked at it's 9:36.
This
Shut
is
the
our
fuck
longest
up.
one.
No way.
Yeah.
It's 9:30.
We've been going for like 2 hours almost, bro. It's 1:45 on
Yeah,
this.
it's 9:36.
That was
The
amazing.
What the
chismecito
fuck?
was good.
That was
Yeah,
great. You killed it, Brittany.
thank
Thank you for
you.
coming on.
Thank you so
Papi
much,
Brit.
honey.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
Round of
thank you.
applause.
You know what? It's crazy because we were talking about this for the longest time ever.
Really?
Like, yo, let's get her on. Let's get
Yeah,
her on.
yeah. And
All
that
it took
timing was
a-
perfect too.
All
When
it
the
took was a drunk call from
it was like the
Yeah.
opportunity, luck, and just being at the
yeah,
right
the
time.
time. Cause I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I'm off on Wednesdays, and you guys were like, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Right.
perfect.
It's crazy because all the guests that we've been writing down, we've been getting them.
yeah.
Look
So
at
it's kinda
that,
like manifesting, you know, like writing it down.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
so big.
we're gonna do a hot box with he's a Keo. Have you heard of him?
He's an artist
He's in
from
yeah.
Denver.
And he does like videography and
Yeah, yeah.
photos, and he's fire. He's gonna film it for us.
dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be up in Denver doing that.
Next month on the 25th.
I'm excited for you guys. You guys are doing
Yeah.
the damn fucking thing
getting
too.
it. We have to. We
That's
have
to
so
get
it.
dope. I love that. I always say Greeley has so much fucking talent, and no
It
one like
does.
looks our way. But I'm like, bitch, you're gonna have to see us at some
Yeah, at
point.
some point. And, like, there's a lot of noise coming up for
Yeah.
musicians, like YouTubers,
Artists, like
artists,
everything,
athletes,
yeah,
everything, killing it.
It's so dope. I
Shout
love
out
it. I'm like,
G-Town.
I'm here for it. It's G-Town. Yeah, that's why I always rep G-Town.
Shout out G-Town.
Greeley's finest, bitch.
Greeley's finest. Come play with us. Put some respect on Greeley.
Put some respect on our name, bitch.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
Anytime I tell anyone
Not
that I'm from
every-
Greeley,
not
they
everything's
shit
popping
on
in Denver.
it.
We got some shit down north, too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Shout out Greeley.
exactly. Shout out G-Town. Now I'm mad.
Now we're
I'm
mad.
pissed.
Peace. All right, Mama
Fuck.
Shotas, we want to thank you guys for watching. Definitely go check out Papi Brit on all social medias.
Yeah.
Go to her lives and fucking
Yeah, come hang
go
out.
show us some support, hang out, and be on the lookout for more YouTube
Girls
videos.
only.
Girls. I mean, the guys.
No
can be
guy
there
haters.
too.
Don't be a hater,
Don't
though.
be a hater.
Just don't be a hater.
Don't be a hater.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Unless they're
Girls-
Mama
girls
Shota
be haters
supporters.
sometimes too.
Unless
you
they're
know?
Mama Shota supporters.
But no hate, no
Yeah,
hate,
yeah,
no
No,
hate.
I'm here for mamas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
guys.
I'll definitely tell them to check you guys out too.
Yeah, for sure.
though. The love goes both ways.
love
Tell them
goes
to check the
everywhere.
vlogs out because the vlogs are fucking comedy.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
funny.
you. I got you.
All right, guys. Till next time, we're gonna end it with a besito. 1, 2, 3.
Mwah.
Mwah. Thank you, Mamash. Peace.